Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next session of Out of Redoubt, an escapade into the wild world of improvising. So before we get into this session, let's go ahead and give one of our players an opportunity to earn a point of inspiration by giving us a recap of what happened last time. And Penn, I believe you volunteered to stumble through it, you said?
Yeah.
Go for it.
We picked up, still on our way to the watchtower type deal, that had indicated their need for help the session prior. And we got there and saw from a distance that it had devils,
Demons.
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 Duh, because Redoubt. Demons all over the dang place. So I think we went in shooting pretty quickly. We realized that people in there were in distress and needed our help. So there was some fighting, some shenanigans. People were using their features and abilities. I couldn't give you anything about specifically what happened. But I do know that a new person joined the fight in the midst of our attempting to clear out these demons and get inside the watchtower, and that was Rumame. And I think she is a tiefling. Is that correct? Yes, she is. She is a tiefling with some zappy zap magic, and she jumped out of a window to engage. And after we had finished off the exterior threats, we got inside and realized that there were survivors. There were plenty of injured people. There were two Blade Maidens at least. One of them was looking exhausted and playing a counter charm for what looked like had been hours. And it turns out that there was some sort of entity within this building that we couldn't find, that was hiding in the shadows. And the only reason that anyone was still alive within the interior of the building is because the Blade Maiden that was keeping up the counter charm so that it couldn't like possess any of them, and like he could still jump out and deal damage, but he wasn't like able to completely overwhelm the defensive measures of the people within. Some stuff happened. I know that I really fucked up because Mander was just trying to help. So she went to the Blade Maiden that was still playing the music to keep the shadow demon at bay, and she doesn't know counter charm, but she thought she might be helping if she just played the tune, if she matched the music. Like maybe she didn't know what she was doing, but she was hoped that that would help. But that did the opposite of help because it made the Blade Maiden think, "Oh, I can relax. There's another bard here who can play counter charm." So the moment her fingers relaxed on her instrument, the shadow demon jumped out and like slashed her and did a shitload of damage. But she thankfully didn't fall. She was just very injured and still very tired, but she started playing again and kept the demon at bay until it showed up, and because it was visible for a moment, Rosemary managed to halt it in place. Is that right? I can't remember what it was suggestion or something like that.
Yes, suggestion was
She
cast not to
basically said
move.
like stay. Yes, and he couldn't break out of it. So she managed to take off an amulet that he was wearing that seemed to be pivotal in whatever his shenanigans were. And she also seemed very keenly determined to deal with this entity on its own and basically shoot everybody else out of the building. And we all helped as quickly as possible to get the survivors out, the injured people. And then the demon was banished.
I believe
Help.
a moonbeam was cast.
Moonbeam? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Someone did that. Was that you, Snow?
Yeah, yeah, maybe.
You guys
And
also
I think it
beat the
was,
fuck out of it, if I recall.
yeah, there was some fighting involved. Yeah, yeah. So, like, I think Rosemary had held off. I think she wanted to hold on to it longer, but it was kind of like her executive decision was overruled by everybody else who just like threw stuff at it. Anyways, the demon was sent away, whether it was killed or banished or whatever. I can't quite remember, but the necklace was in Rosemary's possession, and we're all outside now. We meet Rumame formally, and from some weird influence that this bird masked lady had from people she seemed to have like engaged in her weird specific type of healing, which Agnia managed to overcome, I believe. But one of the Blade Maidens and another, he was one of the Bastionworth, right?
Mm-hmm.
They seemed like they'd heard something that nobody else had really heard. So, like a voice telling them that like they could be safe and powerful if they just went with Rosemary, and they agreed. Weirdly, because these people seem to be like of a specific. Both of them are two parts of a specific organization in this region dedicated to battling the demon problem that is rampant in these parts of the world. So for them to be like, yeah, okay, I'm willing to abandon my duties and my oath to do this with my brethren, my blade maidens, and my bastionworth. Yeah, I'll just leave them without really even thinking about the proposition that was apparently offered to me. So Rosemary opened a rift and they went away. And the rest of us headed back to Redoubt. And that was the end of the session.
Right. So we're going to pick up in the late afternoon as all of you have returned to the streets of Redoubt. The survivors that were with you, all of them having left Outpost 9 with no intention of going back, heading directly, well, the Bastion Worth themselves that were with you are heading straight to O'Peakin Hall to have a conversation with Captain Lockhern and the other of the Bastion Worth. And the Blade Maidens that were with you are heading straight to Blade Maidens Hollow to have a conversation with the other Blade Maidens about what happened at Outpost 9. And likely to have a talk about these two deserters. Because, as you've pointed out, that is an unusual thing. While you guys were walking back, those of you with decent insight, so really, Meander has decent insight. No?
Really? 13.
Yeah, decent insight is 10 or above. So,
okay.
Those of you
Yeah, I have a 10 exactly.
Okay.
Woo!
Agony, do you have a 10 or above on insight?
I have 15.
Let's check.
I'm pretty sure Agnes dumped status decks.
I have a 12 insight.
Okay, so all of you pick up that the Blade Maidens and the Bastionworth are tense. They're confused as to what happened with Rosemary. With a 15 in passive insight, Snow, you get the impression that what happened, they knew, or rather they know Rosemary. She's been a figure around the town before. Nothing like this has quite happened. This is
she's
new.
like seemingly kidnapped.
Yeah, she's never recruited anybody quite like this before. So, just from context clues you pick up, this is odd. You don't know if it's dangerous, but you do know that it is something that they are unhappy about. And they're likely going to talk about. Regardless, you all make it back to Redoubt safely, pushing your way out of the cold and into the still cold, but slightly warmer, enclosures of this town of Redoubt. And Rumame, this is the first time you've seen Redoubt proper. It is a humble town, round in stature, with wooden walls made mostly of pole spikes that are just carved straight out of tree trunks, with various guard towers throughout its perimeter. All of the wall, every single trunk that's made into a spike, shows evidence of claws and scratches and burns at the bases, where it's likely demonic incursion has tried to break through the wall at literally every point of fortification. It seems like this place has seen a lot of violence. But as we arrive in Redoubt, and the Blade Maidens return to the Hollow, and you guys are kind of left to your own devices, probably to handle things however it is that you choose. Let me go ahead and place you on the map. And Rumame, you're not on this map yet. Hold on. Okay. This is where we have returned. As you enter the gates, a familiar face waits near one of the large buildings, what you expect to be the archive, the source of Blade Maiden's specific lore and information that you once ventured into.
That is one pretty lady.
That's the one that has told you to fuck off several times.
Damn, I really fucked this up, didn't I?
The Pale Archive.
Enemies to lovers.
Yeah, okay. The familiar face you see in front of the Pale Archive is the one that went out and met you to try to help you who broke her leg. And
Yes.
she stands leaning near the Pale Archive as you return. She just holds up her hand in greeting as you arrive.
We're back.
I say that. Lockhern said that you might have wounded, but everyone seems to be fine, though missing a couple.
The survivors at the watchtower kind of worse off than we were.
Okay. Anyway,
But
I wanted
most
to...
of them came back with us.
I just wanted to catch you again as you got back and say thanks proper.
Don't mention it.
Glad to hear it.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
The Blade Maiden, one of them that came back with us, ahead of us. The one that can play the music that makes the demons not want to fight them.
We can all play music.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about the specific one. What was her name?
You're gonna have to be more specific than that.
She describes the Blade Maiden.
She nods and she says, Kira.
Thanks.
Why?
I want to apologize later.
Wait until she's healed up. The wounds are fresh, of
That's
course.
probably fair. Yes, thanks. I wanted to know her name when I went to look for her, because obviously it would have been... It doesn't matter.
How are your legs?
They're healed up. Thank you kindly.
Glad to hear it.
She nods and gives you what looks like a genuine small smile. And she says, I have... First and foremost, you four, do you intend to be doing more jobs around Redoubt? Odd tasks and mercenary work?
Well, we just met this one. She points at Rumame.
For money.
So I don't... That's a good motivator, yeah.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. And she, waits for you to say your
Pleasure.
name.
Pleasure. I'm Rumeme.
Freda. Well, be that as it may, whether it is or not, you choose to do more tasks. If you do, I've been... She pauses, and she says, I volunteered to assist you around Redoubt with your tasks as part of a Blade Maiden envoy. They want to keep an eye on you.
Whatever for.
They want to help you, since you seem to be working in the town's best interests, at least so far. We try to look for those that work with us, not against us. And while you might not be welcome into the Blade Maidens themselves, the Opekan always needs volunteers.
Coin is good. We're all here for the money. Well, some of us
Yeah.
here for the money.
I think most of us. That weird lady, the Rosemary, do you know anything about her?
She's a... What I know about Rosemary, she's been around Redoubt for months. Showing up almost as a bit of a witch doctor, a shaman. Healing those that can't quite make it back to town. Those that are caught out in the wastes or out in the frozen badlands. She saved quite a few people, especially those that we had a sampan sink in Frostfang Bay, and she dove into the ice and just pulled each of them out. So we've always kind of looked at her, giving her the benefit of the doubt. But she's always been a
Has
little
that
strange. It's hard to say. From what I hear, she took 2 of our number from us. But they went willingly, and it's hard to know if they weren't swayed by magical means. So
I was there when that happened. We were all there when that happened, and I thought that they had to have been charmed. It was so strange and sudden, but I couldn't. I'm not exactly a magic expert, but I couldn't see anything like that.
we have to give her the
Yes.
benefit of the doubt, just from the history of how she's worked with us before and how many people she's saved the lives of. We can't leap to conclusions.
I guess that counts for something.
It does.
I mean, if she's kidnapped 2 people, I don't think we need to give her the benefit of the doubt anymore.
But the thing is, they chose to leave. But it was so. I agree with both of your perspectives. It feels like the circumstances are weird, but there was no real evidence that she did anything wrong, except for the weird
Seems
hell
to have been
portal.
working for the good of the people here. So, benefit of the doubt seems like the right way to go.
One way or another, if anything were to happen to the 2 that went with her, we still have the connections to their horticarms, so we'll know if they have come into undue harm.
The what?
They're
Horticarm?
horticarms. It's a charm that every Blade Maiden is imbued with a tattoo. Should they perish, their horticarm goes dull.
Can I see it? You have a tattoo on you?
She
magic one?
suddenly gets very defensive and she says, "No, you can't just see it."
Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to be a tattoo artist.
Talk to Gabby.
I have. She's going to show me some stuff.
Then talk to her about a horticarm, because they are specific to the person.
Okay. Horticarm. Horticarm, she says in the accent. Horticarm.
Are you mocking me?
No, I'm trying to say it right.
Right. Don't make me regret
But
this
she's got it in
decision.
a weird place.
It's probably in her butt cheek.
You'll never know.
That was the book table.
Oh yeah.
Branded.
Anyway, before you go on a new task, you can find me around here, unless you need assistance around the town.
Do
Wonderful.
we need
Works
to go
for me.
anywhere now? Tonight? Do we
You
need to
likely
check
should
in with
report
somebody,
to
or we're just
Captain
going back?
Lockhart if you wish to get paid.
Yeah, yes, that we're doing that.
I assume we'll find him in Opicon Hall.
It's where he usually is, unless he's looking for mercenaries or volunteers at the tavern. Or he's out on patrol,
Well,
but
I mean, that's our second place we're going is the tavern, because soup.
we have enough Blade Maidens right now that he doesn't have to patrol unless it's dire, so...
So,
Okay, we're getting paid
Rememe,
then. Bye, Freda.
you wanna... Rememe, you wanna tag along?
And get paid? Yes.
Mm-hmm. You did help us in that fight.
I
I'm
reckon
sure
we
she's
could
gonna have to take a split of what we earned, but
I mean, she should surely get Rosemary's share, right?
I guess if
That's
Rosemary
true.
was
She
getting
never came
paid,
back.
I like the way
I guess
you
we'll talk
think,
about that with
Robit.
Locker Room.
Robit.
At some point during your conversation, Freda walked away.
Yep.
Hey, where'd she
Rumor
go? I
May,
wanted to
I've
find
got a
that tattoo.
Also, who's your friend? She seems friendly.
Have you been here before?
Never. This will be the first.
Because my question was, don't take this the wrong way, but you don't look local.
Not sure how I'm supposed to take that, but
Racism
I'm
alert.
Well,
not
she kind of
local.
gestures.
For what it helps, Meander also doesn't look local.
No. Well,
I probably
am
don't either,
very
to
I
be
mean, he
honest,
does
I don't
not
know.
either, yeah,
None of them.
None of us look very local.
Yeah. I am
What-
the most local.
What were you doing at
Yeah.
that watchtower?
I forgot. because it's been so long. So DM, if you could help me
Someone-
out here.
Echo help.
Rumame, if I recall correctly, you saw the flare as well while you were out.
Yeah, and I helped people that are in trouble.
Let's see
Right?
here.
That's my whole thing. Is I like to help the downtrodden because I don't like oppressors.
Hey, why don't you reread this little blurb that you sent me
Okay.
so that you know what you're talking about? It's pinned right now.
In the
I love
Alright.
knowing what
meantime,
I'm talking about.
Remind yourself what you wrote to me.
I remember most of this.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
So in your journeys after basically this blob, you saw the
Uh-huh.
flare, and while you were already basically kitted up to be out in the wintry air, this has gotten much colder than you were prepared for, but you are willing to basically suck it up to help the people that needed help. And that's when
Yeah.
you got stuck in that situation with that shadow demon in that outpost.
Okay.
That's what you
Right.
get for helping.
Shadow
people.
demon. Got it. Yeah. Okay. I decided to help people. That's how I got stuck there.
Insight check. Is she lying?
Roll an insight check, I guess.
Is she part of the demons?
Ruben
just
may
heard-
Horns on her.
roll the applicable die, despite all the meta knowledge that just happened right before this roll.
I don't metagame.
Shh, clearly.
With a 9, you just believe me.
it's a 12.
Yeah,
oh, I
it's
sorry, I
12.
read the bottom. Okay. Yeah. If you're 12, you have good feeling that I'm telling the truth.
Got good feelings.
Good vibes.
Okay. So you were just walking around in the snow and then saw a flare?
Yeah, usually flares are a sign of distress, so I went to go.
Yeah, well, the flare is not the thing I'm trying to focus on. I'm not trying to be rude. Again, like I was also walking through the snow randomly looking for something to do. It's just
No.
weird that it's happened twice.
I'm glad. I'm glad we're the same in that way.
Wow, you didn't answer my question. Weird.
You could... Hold on. Could lean into that if you like.
Meander, I'd say I'd never seen you this talkative, but I'd be lying. I'm gonna go off and go do something. You wanna go meet up with the?
You're not curious about the horny stranger?
I mean, she
Yeah,
seemed pretty
she was a
helpful a
little
second
weird.
ago.
What?
I've met
I-
a ton
I
of
think-
weird strangers in the last couple months. I'm fine with a new one.
Okay,
I
well,
think she's
I
talking
mean,
about
I could.
Oh, I thought she was talking about the other horny stranger that left.
She was, well,
Oh,
less
Rosemary?
horny. You're more literally
Different,
horny.
different kind of horny, yeah.
You can see the confusion.
I guess I could ask you in like a warm tavern setting with like dinner.
Like, as
I
you
would
guys
say
are
that.
having this conversation, there are Blade
Absolutely,
Maidens
I'd love to go
training
to
and, like,
dinner.
looking over at you with weird looks on their face as you're just having this long, drawn-out conversation in the middle of the
Hi.
street, right in front of the archive, right in front of the hollow. Just,
Yep. Yeah.
and
Let's go.
I want to get
Let's-
paid,
what-
so
yeah.
Yeah. What's? Yeah. Let's go. So I'll talk to you later.
I mean, she's coming with us.
Walk
Let's walk and talk. Yeah.
I'll talk to you with us.
Agni jetpacks across the town, right over the
How that
ocean.
works.
Yeah. It's fine.
It was
Unle-
actually a mighty leap.
Unless we are in combat on this map, I don't care how you move about it. It's fine.
Mhm.
If you hold control, you can kind of see the measurements between places. It is mostly correct.
I'm going.
I'm just gonna meander my way over to the
So
hall.
Open Canal.
Okay, as you guys...
Snow my way over.
Mhm.
Rumame, I assume you're going with them?
Yes.
Move your token.
Where'd they go?
Only
There
really
they are.
one way to go.
Only ways in.
Yep. Okay, so you arrive at Opekan Hall. A relic of another time, this building appears to be almost like a long hall. It frequently functions as the town hall, the guards, barracks, and even the judiciary. Ancient carved beams still show these old tribal symbols that must be Opekan in nature. They're ravens and waves and spears. As you enter, you see signs that point to a courtroom, a small brig, and there looks like a large, like, scouting room that Captain Lockhart is visible to you from, even from the entry. There is also a bounty board out on the front. But as you enter, Captain Lockhart looks up from the various maps and the other Bastionworth guard that's with him. And as he sees you, welcome back.
Yo.
We need to have a
Okay,
conversation.
I don't know why I'm talking like this.
Ayo! We need to have a conversation. You four. And he looks at you.
Yeah, we found her in the
Yeah.
watchtower, but she seems chill.
You were the volunteer that showed up from the east.
I'll take that. Sure. That's me.
Okay, well, great. You're working with these three then?
I am now.
Good enough. Since Rosemary didn't make it back with the rest of them, with some interesting allocations about her on the way back, you'll all be taking her share, so long as you're willing to take the money for it.
I'm willing to
Never
do
said
that.
no. Did you say allocations or allegations?
Allegations.
Okay. That was a clarification question. You still said it in character like I was asking you.
Get used to it.
He's immersed in his role and mire.
Understandable.
Captain Lockhart turns back to the lectern that's next to the table covered in maps that he's working with, and from it he pulls 4 pouches, and he casts a pouch to each of you.
What's in it, baby?
Each pouch contains 125 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Score.
I'm,
Keep me alive.
I'm loaded. How much is property around here?
You looking for a home?
You want to buy property
Well,
here?
That's a good point.
You should go
barely
talk
spot
to...
it.
If you do, you should go have a conversation with Yzma over at the Hearth and Hollow.
Okay, I'll put a pin in it.
Yeah, I have no need for
Is
that.
she in real estate?
She's the
She's in everything.
She's the tailor and the city planner.
Oh, I thought you were
He's
talking
like
about Meander.
Taylor and the city planner.
Good eye for
Wow.
People
numbers.
here
She
wear
has
like a
a-
lot of hats.
Wide array of talents, that one.
Hey, he's already explained this to us, but everybody here has a wide array of talents. There's not
They have
a
to,
lot
right?
of
Like,
diversity.
there's
Or,
no
sorry,
fucking people moving here.
Yeah, exactly. There's just not that much population up here.
Within the northwestern wall, mostly it's just trees, so if you wish to cut some of that away, you could build your own home. But you just have to buy the land, which wouldn't be that much. You'd have to have a conversation with Yzma, as I just said. But,
Build a home? Ugh.
what, you think we
It's
all
not
just...
like anybody else wants to live here.
How do you think it works around here?
I don't know. There's no vacant mansions?
No. If a house gets abandoned, we tear it down for parts.
I guess that makes sense. Why would you leave such good wood laying around?
I'm glad that's a satisfactory answer.
See, I figured it out. I got there.
Quick
Maybe
as
there's
a
a
whip.
newly abandoned home that hasn't been torn down yet, and we can take that one.
No.
That's true. Okay, well, we have a place at the... It's fine. Thank you for the money.
We
tried.
prioritize the Bastionworth and Blade Maidens, if there is open vacancy, as the barracks are getting a little overcrowded. Anyway, this has been a pleasant talk about logistics with you, but I want to thank you all for your assistance. Before you go, reports spoke about a Bastionworth and a Blade Maiden that deserted their post to venture off with Rosemary. And while I've heard the
Yeah.
reports from the other Bastionworth and Blade Maidens that were there, you four are an unknown variable. And I'd like to know what your take on that situation was.
It was weird as fuck.
Okay, I've definitely heard your opinion on several things, so I'm going to ask the other three before I come back to you.
Ugh.
I'm
How
gonna have
much?
to agree with that one. It was weird as fuck.
Thank you.
How much does Snow know about what
No,
happened?
no.
Well, are you proficient in Arcana?
Nope.
Are you Well, you're proficient in
I'm half
Insight, aren't you?
proficient.
Nope.
Okay.
Shit ass character build, my guy.
I mean,
These are specific
handling.
questions. Like, he's a druid, it's fine.
I think anybody who doesn't prioritize insight is a fool.
Why
But
is
that's-
shade being cast? Sit down.
well,
'Cause
I
it's me.
have a -3 in charisma, so take that.
Snow, what happened to you in your eyes was there was a traumatic event where you know that these guards and soldiers were locked in an outpost for likely days, dealing with an entity that was hunting them. And the only thing that was keeping them alive was a magical ward being kept up by bards. And they were so exhausted by the time that you got there, they were literally on the brink of dying to a shadow demon. And so maybe they made decisions that were hasty. Maybe they made decisions that were rash in the moment. But they made a choice that they thought maybe they would be safer with Rosemary, or maybe they were swayed magically, but you didn't see any somatics or hints of magical components.
Anyone on the brink of death will make choices for survival. And I think that's what happened here.
Okay. Agni, what's your take?
What is the specific scenario he's asking about? Because I did not catch that.
He wants to know what you think happened as to why that Blade Maiden and that Bastionworth went with Rosemary.
Oh, okay, that's what he's asking. Gotcha.
I'm asking your character what
Yeah.
your character thinks.
Their interpretation of events.
I mean, if you were asking me, which you are, Rosemary seemed very helpful, and
He drank the Kool-Aid.
a shield maiden, I figured, working together, would go along with whatever it was that Rosemary asked her to do. She maybe looked a little glassy-eyed when she did it, but that's all I got for you.
Okay.
There was I know you've already heard from me, but there was
Don't
a
think I can
kind
stop
of
you.
like she doesn't even lose a beat. There was a kind of like euphoria. Like they had been told something impossible, but they knew it was true, you know?
You're a bard.
Yeah.
Did you see any signs of manipulation or magic altering their perceptions of the moment?
The thing about Rosemary was she was really weird. She's
been here for months. I know.
not well. So there's just something uncanny about her, you know, like just it doesn't quite sit right in your stomach. That might have just been my interpretation, but
Look, I know Rosemary's a strange person. There's reports of her referring to people that she's looted after they were slain on the highways as piggy banks, and referring to people that she's helped as little ones and little children.
yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't enjoy that. I felt like she was talking down to me.
Well, she said that to me as well. She said that to everyone.
Maybe she's just really old.
Could be. No one knows. What I'm concerned about is if that Blade Maiden and that Bastionworth were suggested or commanded or charmed in any way. But there's no evidence that they were.
I don't think any of us could say for certain that was true.
Surely you must have had defectors before.
Sure, we have. But not quite in this way. Mostly people... A ship comes in with supplies, and a Bastionworth or a Blade Maiden that is unhappy with their lot, or have just made a mistake, and wish to get away from it, will stow away. Or use what
I
coin
have
they
a
have.
question.
Aye?
Has anyone ever seen Rosemary go through a weird hell portal? Is that her normal form of like long distance transportation?
Roll me a D100.
Good
Because
question.
that's what she did.
Roll me a D100.
Yeah. Or 44.
When she pulled two drowning folks from Frostfang Bay, the report said that she used a portal to do it. It was not described
Okay,
as a
so
hell
that's
portal.
not new. When Meander's recalling the details of this portal, what did it look like? What did it smell like? What vibes was it giving off?
Hellish.
Yeah, it was definitely a hell portal. Did it smell like sulfur?
Yeah, it smelled like sulfur and brimstone. It's straight up, literally, like, if there was a portal to Avernus, the first layer of hell, that's what it would look like. There's no ifs, ands, or
Listen,
buts
Lockhart.
about it.
My interpretation of this portal was either it went straight to hell or she ripped one before she went through. That's what it was. That's what it smelled like.
Okay,
That's all I can say.
well, our Blade Maidens are already out on patrol, and they've received the report to keep an eye out for Rosemary and, if possible, pull her for questioning. But
Should we question her if we see her?
If you
Or
find
bring
her,
here, or
if
what?
you find her, see if you can persuade her to come to town to have a conversation, because she's not under arrest, at least not yet. We don't have anything that it can even say that she did anything wrong.
I have a question. If you were to put her under arrest, what would you do to her?
We can't put her under arrest.
But if, like, say
I'm
it
just
got to that
saying-
point,
Yeah.
We would
would she go in that brig?
bind her hands so she couldn't perform somatics, and we'd put her into brig. Aye.
She might like that.
That she might. She was a kind of a freaky girl.
Gag too.
Not going to make any assumptions.
I'm just saying, if your goal is to punish her, you might want to punish her not with something she finds pleasurable.
I understand that we might be
I
out
like this lady.
far away from what you might consider civilization, but we still have laws here. We still have a court and justice system. I don't just punish people because I don't like the way they do things.
Otherwise, you'd be punishing Meander for the way she talks.
A few
Hey.
times.
No! I didn't expect that from you.
Here's a blunt way of getting to the point. I appreciate it. Thank you all for the report. Thank you all for your help. A lot of Blade Maidens and Bastionworth made it back to town because of your aid, and we know it, and we respect it. You're welcome here in Redoubt. Whether you were before or not doesn't matter. We appreciate your presence.
Oboe status revoked.
Woo!
I didn't say that aloud.
Status revoked.
An upgrade
No,
from
you're actually still
vagrants is
homeless.
perfect. Okay. Yeah, you don't technically have a house. So you are homeless, just no longer a bum.
Yes.
Upgrade
You can
from
afford
bum to homeless
lodging.
person.
Yep.
And so, as you guys
And
have...
they like me.
It
Sorry, go ahead.
seems like it.
Mm-hmm,
And so, as you guys have reported to Opekan Hall, you've got an NPC aid, if you need it, in Freda. Your time is yours. You can kind of do whatever you want to do. You can look for a job. You can explore the area. You can go hunting. You can try and tackle something that's come up before that I'm not aware of. Maybe something I forgot. That happens all the time. I'm going to go to each of you. And if any of you have anything that you immediately want to do, speak now or forever hold your peace. Does anybody have anything screaming? Pen.
Pen wants to go to Gabby at the Maiden's Mirth and talk about tattoos, especially the one I repeated it multiple times and I've forgotten it. The one that Freda was specifically talking about.
Hearticore.
I don't know. I was thinking Carhartt, so I was really close.
I'll write it down for you, okay?
Rugged outdoor wear.
Yeah. The aesthetic is there.
Carhartts are work pants.
Yeah, hardcore.
And jackets.
She wants to specifically talk about that.
Do any what?
Charter ships come through here?
No.
Didn't think
Like
so.
cruise ships.
Not really. Why don't you roll me a history check, Agni, to see if you remember anything about what naval routes might come up by here. Sin, holy guacamole, something is getting loud.
I thought I hit mute. I'm so sorry. I thought I was on mute.
There was like a rave
But it was
going
really
on.
amusing.
I'll
16.
take good
Filing.
natural high rolls
That's
with
why.
no
I'm
buffs.
so sorry.
It's fine. Okay, so out here in the Drake Shores, just like Frostfang Bay is on the south side of this inlet on the if you come to the world map, I can kind of show you what I'm talking about here. So I'm going to activate this.
Can't see.
Yeah. So in the top all the way up here is Redoubt. And this enormous body of water just north of Redoubt is the Drake Shore Inlet. And the mouth here that Redoubt is on the corner of is Frostfang Bay.
So it's an absolute bitch to get in here.
Yeah, it ain't easy. Redoubt
How did
is...
you even wash up here is the question.
Who knows? Magic, probably.
Literally.
What you know with that history check, the Drake Shores, this whole area, this region north of the Reef of Creatures, is famous because it is just saturated with dragons. Specifically white dragons. The problem with that is that white dragons are dumb. On the scale of dragons, white dragons are the stupidest. They literally don't understand abstract thought. They will say whatever they think they could say to get you to let your guard down so they can eat you. If they would even entertain... Calm down. If they could even entertain a conversation with you in the first place. White dragons are famously dumb in that they just like shiny things. If you give them a mirror, they will think it's the best treasure in the world.
Today I learned I'm a white dragon.
They are... Because they are native to high mountains and icy places, their eyesight is much poorer than most other dragons. And so they require treasure that is very reflective and shiny so they can fucking see it. That's literally the truth behind white dragons and the saturation of them east of Peripateia, which this whole region of ocean you're familiar with for reasons that we don't have to go into. But you do know not a lot of ships come up this way. Ships that do naturally are making their way to Port Kopeki or Zoust are literally just bypassing the inlet that you shipwrecked within. So unless someone is coming to Redoubt, they're not coming in here. Now, that being said, there are reasons to go to Redoubt. But I don't think you know them with a 16.
That's totally fair.
So, knowing
Okay, I was
that,
curious
you can
'cause-
make your decisions based on whatever you want to do.
Well, there are no charter ships. That's fine.
There are some ships that do come up this way, but not the ones you're thinking of. There are ships that literally are... They're fishing ships. Large fishing ships that come up this way for very specific reasons, though you're not really sure why. You've seen them come into the bay and leave, but they're not the sort of ship that you could easily crew on. They're not going to go very far, probably.
Are you trying to leave us, Agni? Jesus.
That's metagaming. Sit down. Okay.
Be humble.
Yeah.
I don't metagame.
So, Meander...
Be humble. Never.
I don't metagame. Immediately metagames.
It's a
You're-
game. It's a game. It's a song. I mean, it's a song. Sit down. Be humble.
Oh.
Meander, you said you want to go talk to Gabby?
Yeah.
Okay.
She has hit her class decider, her subclass, so she can make magic tattoos now. So she wants to work on that with Gabby and talk about
Okay.
hardcores.
Hardcores. Okay.
Hardcore.
All right. So Meander's going to do that. Snow, is there anything that you're doing?
Snow
If you don't know, you can think about it. I'll
is
come back to you.
yeah. So Snow is wondering if there are any druids in Redoubt.
That is a solid question.
That is a solid question.
And he might ask Frida about it.
Okay. Let's see. Are there any druids in Redoubt?
It's got to be an
There
icy
are,
druid.
I'm
or
sure
something.
they're a rare breed.
Hold on.
You-
I'm
do you have a
trying to...
list?
I'm looking through my NPCs to see if any of them actually are. Okay. Got it. All right. Yes. Okay. So we'll come... You track down Freda to ask her if there are any druids in Redoubt. Okay. Rumame, you're in the town of Redoubt, a place you've never been before.
I'm hungry right now, and I just want to find food. So I would probably ask one of these fine friends in my group if they know of any place to eat around
Yeah,
here.
Maiden's Mirth. Go
Oh,
to
you should go to
the
Maiden's
inn.
Mirth.
Where is that?
It's right across the street.
It's over there.
Perfect. What do you recommend there?
That's actually where Meander goes, so she would go with you.
The slop is pretty good.
A slop?
Gabby makes great stew.
Great slop.
Stew.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
All right.
perpetual soup weather.
I'll take it. Thank you.
Perpetual soup weather?
Yeah.
It is
Beggars
perpetual soup weather.
generally-
Yeah. Okay.
Beggars generally can't be choosers out here.
Okay. So the two of you are going to the Maiden's Mirth. Agni, you didn't tell me what you're doing. You just asked about if there's ships that are come through. So do you have a plan, or are you considering your options?
Oh no, I was thinking about doing something, and then I was just like, it's fine. I'm just gonna go over and head my way over to the Maiden's Mirth as well.
Okay. Yeah, you guys have some coin in your pockets, and you're probably pretty damn hungry after everything that just happened. So we're going to go to Snow first. Snow, you go to find Freda. She is around the Blade Maiden's Hollow. You actually find her standing outside a structure that was closed when you first walked by it. And when I say closed, I mean that there were these big white hides that were covering all the walls. They've been pulled aside, and you see it is a forge, a smithy that is currently working. There is this big, burly Blade Maiden that is hammering out ingots over an anvil as you're approaching. And you see Freda has her arms folded, and she's leaning against one of the posts in the forge. And as you're approaching, she just looks up. Hoi!
Hey, Frida. What's this place?
She looks in. It's a forge.
What do you forge in there?
Idiot.
It's the Steel Bloom Forge. It's where we make all of our weapons, and they're blessed for Breza.
Interesting. For battling demons, I assume?
Typically, though anything that we need to defend the town from.
Do you take custom requests?
She, tilts her head and then shakes it no, and she says, if you need arms and armor, you should go to the tally right up in the main town. This is Blade Maiden only.
Fair enough. That's actually not why I came over here. I was going to hear if you had any knowledge of any druid circles in the area.
Druid circles. Yeah, there's one. They're the Frostfang Grove up northeast. They're a Circle of the Land Arctic Grove, so they're pretty quiet. They try and keep themselves to themselves.
Hostile?
Reclusive. Hostile, no. If you try and reach out to them, though, they might try and separate themselves. Unless you prove yourself to be friendly to them.
I can relate.
They...
Are there any in town?
Oh, Mott.
Mott.
He's in the Dusk's Eye. Kind of the... Well... It's an observatory.
Alright. Whereabouts?
If you just cross the bridge, it's right to the right of it. You can't really miss it. You'll know by the large looking glass poking out the roof.
Friendly fellow?
Define friendly.
Non-hostile.
Definitely friendly.
Great. Thank you. And Snow is gonna begin heading over there.
Okay. The structure she's referring to is this one. If you can see the ping, I will do it a few times.
Yep.
Okay.
I got it.
As you approach, you see it is, as she described, it's like a stone. It almost looks like it once was a granary or like a silo that has been expanded into, well, a building that one might actually occupy. At the top of the round building, there is a rudimentary-looking, but at closer glance, kind of complex telescope that peers up out of the roof. And now that you're looking for it, you missed it before because it's pretty small. You weren't, like, looking for this specific sort of thing. But now that you know it's an observatory, it looks like there is a lens pointed to the sky, peering up out of the roof. As you approach, the door is not actually closed at all. It is wide open, and snow is getting blown into the main entry.
Snow gets blown in.
Yeah, I guess.
I'll never let it
Snow
go.
gets blown.
First, I still apologize for this name.
Yep,
No.
you did this. As you see, the observatory is full of shelves and like, not real tables, not like tables for people to study at, but there are all sorts of these, what's the word I'm looking for? Maps that are star maps spread out all across surfaces that are low to the ground, almost like the Japanese tables. And you understand immediately why when you see Mott, who is a 2-foot-tall halfling, who's milling about between the maps, bald, spectacles that are like half moons. I'll just make his art visible to you.
Oh, he's so small.
Yeah, he's very wee.
Love a good wee.
Why are you like this? As you see the scholar, doesn't really look like a druid, but Freda said he was. As he turns and sees you, and he's just, good day. I don't think I've seen you around here before.
Hello. My name is Snow. You must be Mott.
I am Mott. My reputation precedes me. Big things,
I was
I've heard.
told... Big M, sure. I was told by Frida that you were an accomplished druid?
Of course. Yes, I am.
So, I have just recently grown into my druidic powers.
Yes.
I'm still quite a novice.
I'm curious. Wait, one moment. You. Metallic form and all. You are druidic.
Yes.
Do
Is that a
your...
problem?
No, just unusual. Do your wild forms maintain a metallic appearance as well?
They do.
Curious. Okay. Do you remember what you were before you became you?
Before.
Before you were... you.
I'm afraid I don't quite understand.
Well, from my studies and acknowledgments in the past, I've met your kind before as a forged mind. Yes, you are forged? Or are you a golem, just remarkably intelligent for it? Do you know? Or maybe an automaton?
I've been called a
Complicated
forged mind
puppet?
before.
Ah. So, yes, my assumptions were correct, as they usually are. So, as a forged, that means that you were once something else before.
I see. I do not recall.
I can gather by the context. You have no memory of it. That's fine. That means that whoever it was that did it did not know what they were doing, or there was intentional misplay, malfeasance, an accident. Who knows? Mistakes were made. Oh well. Anyway, you came with questions. I'm here happy to answer them. And you are growing into druidic powers. Do you think you had them before? Do you know? You don't remember. Never mind. Forget that question. All right. You're growing into a druid.
Right. I was wondering if maybe you had knowledge to pass on.
Of course I do. I know many things. I'm a circle of the stars, after all. The knowledge of the heavens has bequeathed itself to me.
Oh, that makes sense, given the
Yes.
telescope.
You've gathered it all, and I see it all collecting. The gears are meshing. Haha, no pun intended. What can I do for you? What sort of questions do you have, or just general knowledge about the world about you? I'm happy to provide.
I was hoping to learn more about possible druidic forms. As of right now, I've only mastered 2. A moose and a sort of drake-like creature.
Drake? You can take a draconic form?
Is that not common?
No, that's incredibly rare.
Oh, well,
Boy.
yes. I guess I can.
That is profound in nature, in fact. Most cannot consume the idea of a draconic form. It's all beasts. Or, no, just beasts. So the fact that you can take a draconic form means that you have breached some sort of veil and primordial barrier. That is remarkable, unique, profound, powerful. Yes, we can lean into this a little bit. But first, you have no memory. What beasts do you know?
I know this one, and Snow turns into a moose.
Oh, not in here. Not in here. Outside.
Antlers kind of knocking things over. On the...
Ah! I need the stepladder. Get out the door. Out the door.
Trying to back out, the antlers get stuck in the doorway.
Oh, you fool! Drop the form!
Snow turns back. Sorry.
You are truly new to this. It's fine. I'm patient. I'm a patient little man. It's fine. No worries. I just need my breathing exercises and perhaps light a candle. Right. Okay. You know the moose. Great. Powerful form. Useful. Good for carrying. Good for hauling. Good for drafting. What else? And say it with your mouth if you can. I do not need a physical representation.
The other one would be my scale drake form.
The draconic form. Okay. Right. Well. What you need is a bestiary. And I do not have one. However, just across the street, you will find, if he points, the Hall of Candles. You see? Yes, the library there?
Hey, we've been there.
Oh, I've been there before.
Yes. Just ask for bestiaries, and Lama will be happy to provide. I'm sure that she has many, many sources of beasts that you can pour upon, and the ones that you understand the most, the ones that ring to you, they can become a new druidic form for you. Now, draconic forms, if you can lean into that, you should, as that is something that makes you uniquely special. That is not a thing most druids can do. When you grow more powerful, if you can take a draconic form that is of more mental prowess, more intellect, you might even be able to speak, cast magic, spells through a druidic form, which is something dragons can do, and no beast can.
Have you ever heard of anyone being able to take draconic forms as a druid?
Yes. But it's rare. Very, very rare. Very uncommon. Most druids require the use of a spell called polymorph, which lets them just turn into a dragon as they wish, except instead of it being a beast form, where they alter their own forms into a semblance of the dragon, a polymorph just lets them take on a magical simulacra of a dragon. But if you can do this as a wild shape, you have a unique and powerful advantage over many, many druids you might encounter.
Duly noted. And I assume I won't find these forms in any kind of bestiary around here.
I suspect, since the one that you can create is not from one that you know, since your memory is flawed, through no fault of your own, one must assume. These draconic forms become known to you. They are creations of your imagination, your understanding of the weave and the primordial magics that already flow through what metallic veins you have. Once you know them, you will know them. You don't need to learn of them. And they will be yours, uniquely.
I see. Thank you so much, Master Mont.
You're welcome. Oh, I like the sound of that. That's a new one. I'm going to write that one down right away. I must have that on a plaque. And he, steps, back behind the maps and seems to disappear from view. Somehow, you feel remarkably dismissed, even though that didn't happen.
Snow is completely fine with that.
Okay.
And we'll start heading over to the Hall of Candles.
All right. Well, Snow's doing that. We're going to jump back to everybody else who's gone over to the Maiden's Mirth. So, Agni, Rumame, and Meander, you head into the Maiden's Mirth, where Gabby, the keeper, is behind the countertop, and the Maiden's Mirth is as full of people as it's ever been. Only now that you enter, a lot of people who... They're clearly Blade Maidens or Bastionworth, just out of uniform. They acknowledge you. You have made an impact. They don't jerk you off or anything like that. They just nod or
they
make
could
eye
if they
contact.
asked.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
We're not invisible anymore.
Correct. They are not dismissing you. You're not strangers. You are a known quantity, and it seems you're here to maybe the benefit of the town, or at least no longer the detriment.
When were we ever a detriment?
Look what the blizzard's dragged in. I've heard... That's Gabby.
Yeah.
I've heard quite the tales about you two, and... Well... Aren't you a shocking sight for sore eyes? A blue tieflin way out here. Haven't seen a devilborn like you out here.
That's what I said, but she took offense to it.
That's because the way you said it,
I-
Les.
Oh.
I just asked a question.
Always is.
Ask me a question. I didn't hear it.
No, I said I just asked a question when she asked me earlier. She said I looked
Not from around here. Not local.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
not local. Right.
Well, what did they
And
call
I
you?
just said not local. I'm Rumeme.
Well, Rumame, I'm Gabby. This is the Maiden's Mirth. I'm the Maiden. This is my Mirth. What can I get you?
I've heard your soup is quite wonderful.
Oh, you want a bowl of the endless stew, do you?
Endless. Yeah, that sounds right up my alley.
Mostly it's Frostfang carp right now, but there's all sorts of stuff that goes in there eventually. And she does start ladling out from the huge cauldron set into a massive hearth behind her into a stone bowl. Just a huge, it looks like a fish stew, basically. But it smells profoundly of something akin to rosemary and pepper. And then
triggered.
And
Oh,
creamy?
look at that. And pepper. There's no, it's
I
a
was
thin...
asking if it was also creamy, rosemary creamy soup. Sounds
I hate that I've done
delicious.
this. All right. No, the dominating spice is no longer rosemary. It's now sage. Get fucked. And she sets the bowl in front of you. And she just say, that'll be 2 copper for a bowl.
I give her 2 copper.
You are given a spoon, and she just winks at you. And then she turns to the other two and says, "And for the regulars, happy to see you both back in town once more."
Do you have time to talk about
happy to be back.
tattoos?
I missed your mirth.
She gives you a smirk and a wink, Agni, and then she, like, looks at you, Meander, and she says, "I had a feeling you'd be coming back with that."
I think I'm onto something.
Okay, let's
How to
talk.
imbue my magic into it.
Let's talk business first. A drink, food. You've all been on the road.
Both.
What's your special today?
She, like, tilts her head towards the big cauldron of stew and says, "Oh, just the endless stew, as usual."
Always is. I guess we'll have a bowl.
Never ends.
She gives you each a bowl of stew.
Definitely some of that meat or whatever as well.
Oh! She gives a knowing smile as she opens up a cask, as she pulls you a tankard of Frost Whisper Ale. Then she looks at the other two and says, "Drinks for you too?"
I'll have what he's having. That looks amazing.
It's another copper.
This time she gives 2.
Oh.
And that's for you.
I love how hard you're RPing. It even sounds like you're eating in real life.
I tried, you know?
Alas, after my own heart. And she gives each of you a tankard of Frost Whisper Ale, which it smells delicious. Hold on a minute. Can I get con saves from everybody who is consuming beverage?
Yeah.
You're damn straight. But 1 beer, you already want to conjure?
It's not for alcohol.
Oh.
11.
It's poison.
Oh my god, Gabby was evil all along.
Agni, what the fuck?
I rolled a 3. What do you want?
Okay, so Meander and Rivame, you save, and it's just pleasant ale. Agni, you feel this strange frosty tingle like crawl up from your gut all the way up your chest, through your throat and out your mouth, and it's like a crackling that seems to like build like icicles, and it doesn't hurt, but it feels weird. And it almost feels as though you're being tickled from the inside for just a moment, and then it all cracks away. And when you exhale, just a misty breath just out of your mouth, all out the table.
Oh man, am I allergic to something in here?
Oh, no, there was just a frost elemental in there. That happens.
Oh, okay.
He's gone now.
What do you mean that happened? I've never had that happen.
You got lucky this time. See it as a blessing.
Well, I was about to ask, is there any local culture around that?
It's chosen.
Is the next drink on you?
Sounds pretty cool to have drinking a frost elemental.
Well, it means
Like
that
when you snap a beer and it goes shh. It's got that cold technology.
next time you're out in the wastes, that frost elemental might pay a visit, and they are always helpful.
That sounds like local bullshit to me. But
It's all local bullshit. You couldn't handle your ale, Agni.
Oh yeah? Oh, give me another.
Give me a copper.
Like,
And she pours you another ale. Okay. So then she turns to you, Meander, as you have a bowl of stew, and she says, "Magical tattoos. What do you mean? Aside from the ones that imbue abilities and such. Heard about those. Made a few of my own."
Like putting in some of my magic into the tattoo so that if you want to use that magic, you can call on it.
Well, then do
Wait,
it.
Meander, what if you made like a tattoo of protection so that way you take less damage when we're out in the field?
I mean, I could if I knew any protection magic.
Wouldn't that be cool though?
It would be cool. I just need to learn how to protect people.
Oh, okay. Just giving ideas.
But
I'm just an
well,
idea person.
In a kind of way of protection, I know some healing magic. So if I put some of that in the tattoo, people might be able to call on it and heal themselves in the middle of battle.
Off of your body? Or like you would
Yes.
give them a
Like-
healing tattoo? Or they'd have to go to your
not
tattoo
off of my
to
body.
get healed.
It would have to be tattooed on the person who wants to use it.
Ugh.
That sounds pretty sweet.
But it doesn't.
Scared the
I
shit
think
out of
that. Are you okay, Agni?
me. Sorry, somebody walked in the door right as I was walking past it.
It's just the elemental. It's just chasing him around. He'll be fine.
I think because the inks I'd be using are, they're not magic inks themselves. It's my magic. I think once you'd use the spell, the tattoo would kind of dissipate.
You can always mark another, can't you?
Exactly. So, who wants to let me tattoo them?
Let me see your artwork.
Oh shit!
now
She
you
pulls
done
out
it.
her. This is
No,
the first
no,
time.
no.
This is the first time anyone has asked to see her book. Normally, she just shows people. Hold on, I have to
That
find
was funny.
my tab.
And I mean, it was very genuine excitement from Penn as well.
Hold on. I have a whole Meander sketchbook tab. She starts flipping through the pages, and she's showing Rumame each and every one of them. The first is a snowblinks. It's a type of sick-ass panther in the local area. The second, and she angles. Oh, Snow isn't here. Perfect. She shows you it's Snow, but he's posed like a bodybuilder.
Wait, do you really have like these drawn out for me to see? Because that sounds
I have-
hilarious.
I have a list of things as we've played that Meander has. I've jotted down that Meander has drawn.
Okay.
So unfortunately, I don't actually have these drawn, but I guess I could do that. It's a good idea.
You do like to draw in real life, so yeah.
I do. There's a snow crab playing bagpipes, an ice quill caribou launching its quills, a scary bear. The drawing of the goddess of the moon, but in a pinup style.
Ooh, that sounds pretty sweet.
Yeah, you notice they progressively get better. So she is learning actively as she's doing this.
Right.
The first couple aren't great.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's give me a healing tattoo.
You're gonna let me
artwork
draw
looks
on
pretty
you?
great. I'm gonna let you draw on me kind of permanently, I think.
Kind of permanently. Rumame, I want you to understand that you're my best friend. As of right now. And it's not negotiable. Also,
Hey, I'm right here.
Anyways, you're
I'm clearly on my 5th beer now.
Okay, I
Rumame, you're
definitely
gonna be
need
the
another con
first
save
person.
from you at this point for alcohol, Agni.
I'll wait for his roll. Oh, he rolled really good. Natural 20.
After
Interesting
5
to warm
beers,
up.
you have a nice buzz going that you're maintaining.
Rumame, you're gonna be the first person I'm ever going to officially tattoo.
Okay, let's do it.
I've only ever been allowed to just draw before. My master who taught me art wouldn't let me tattoo on anyone because she said I wasn't good enough.
You did that moon goddess pretty sweet. Do you think you could do one for the
Do you
god
want
of
a pinup?
lightning? Yeah, on my arm,
Near?
like a sailor.
Yes. Can I draw a skimpy Near? Can I tattoo a skimpy Near on her?
Skippy
Do it.
what?
Yeah, Nier is the
Nier
god
is
of
the
storms
god.
and lightning and the sea. So, the idea of drawing...
She's gonna do it. She's going to, the pose is gonna be like the birth of Persephone, if you've ever seen that painting before. Sorry, not
I can Google real quick.
Persephone, Aphrodite. The birth of Aphrodite.
Oh,
I'm-
like on the clam?
Yes. But
Yes.
it's,
Oh, yeah, I have
it's, a,
seen this
it's a
painting.
full-grown man.
Yeah, I'm down.
Hold on, let me pull up Nier so you all can see what he looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What he looks like?
what Nier looks like. This is the art that
So you
people
can
would have
superimpose
seen
his head.
of Nier.
Wait. Where am I looking?
I'm gonna put it
He hasn't
in the
submitted
for
it.
narration's sakes chat.
Oh, okay.
So hold on a minute. Deities and patrons. Nier. That's what Nier's art looks like.
Oh, that's sick.
Oof.
Yes.
Well,
And
I wouldn't
he has
him out of that.
instead to
It's in
match
the
the
for
pose of the
narration 6
painting
chat.
this is
Oh, I
based
see.
off of. He is holding like lightning in like a cloud over his junk.
I like it.
Okay, this is part of your class. You
You
can
like-
use
Come
the
on,
class
let me
feature.
read this.
Zeus.
Living tapestry. You gain the ability to inscribe your spells as tattoos upon yourself and upon others. It only takes 10 minutes. And I expend a bardic inspiration die. Once finished, the wearer can invoke the tattoo to cast a spell you inscribed within it at any time as an action or a bonus action, and the spell will reflect your spell attack and save DC. But it's just a healing spell.
So cure wounds or healing word.
It is healing word at first level. So you have a use of healing word in your back pocket, Rumame, until you need it. Until
Love that.
you have the
Technical question.
tattoo until you use it.
So I have a technical question here.
Sure.
Does the healing word become lightning element? And is it like a defibrillator?
So flavor is
Ooh.
free. If that's how Rumame
So
wants to
bad.
describe using it, sure. I don't care. But Rumame, as an action or a bonus action, you can invoke this tattoo, and it will immediately cast Healing Word from you using Meander's
It's my
spellcasting
spells,
stats.
right?
So
mark
then
down
will it
that
be
you have.
her flavor or will it be my flavor?
It's your flavor, but the results are mine. So you will have, at any point you decide to use it, 2d4 plus 5 to heal yourself.
Or somebody else.
But then, like, sometimes when I do stuff, it, like, also gives lightning damage.
So
I get to take
because-
lightning damage
no.
if I
It's
heal
my
myself?
magic.
It's her spell,
Got it,
so it's
okay.
not your magic.
Gotcha. Okay. I
You
hadn't
just
thought
have
about
some
that
meander
until we
magic.
started talking about it, and I was like, oh no.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So as this is happening, Meander, roll me a performance just to see how well you make the tattoo. Even if the tattoo looks like a stick
Oh.
figure, it will still do the spell. But let's see how
Right, but
good the tattoo
I want this
looks.
to be good, so I might even use it in Spo if I roll badly.
I
Performance, you
wouldn't.
said.
I wouldn't expect anything
Roleplay
else.
inspo.
I rolled a dirty 20. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you roll pretty well. It looks like, as you've described, a pin-up near pirate, skimpily clad with a cloud lightning bolt
He's
over his
got
junk.
muscles. He's got cum gutters. You know.
I hate that you've said that in the D&D
We
thing.
love cum gutters.
I love
That's
Ugh.
canon in
I love
Amaranth,
it,
man.
I love
It
it,
is.
I love it.
Yeah, that exists now. Nier
has
has
you could
cum
just-
gutters.
You can keep that tattoo for as long as you want. It only goes away when you use it. So 30 years from now, you could still have it if you decide you never want to use it. That's on you.
But if I use it tomorrow, will you redo it?
If you want me to.
Okay.
You can just be
I can
covered
just
in
do
different
that.
Niers all
You
over
can
the
literally.
place.
It's a bardic inspiration every time to do this, and I have 5, so I could do 5 a day.
So
5 a day?
Yeah,
that's what this class does, is it inscribes tattoos
I'm-
that are her spells.
I'm College of the Ink. I am a tattoo artist bard.
I'm gonna like look over and
I'm
be
gonna
like,
ask you to sleep
"That's
me up
pretty good."
eventually.
Yeah. Did
I-
you compliment my art?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I did already several times.
And I know you, but Agni has never done that.
Yeah.
I think
So
at this
me and
point,
her-
I
Snow
like
walks
looked
in.
over and saw it.
You're
and I'm
also
like,
like blitzed.
that's pretty good. And then just like went back to my whatever the hell I'm doing. Flirting
Drinking.
with people.
Meander-
You're
at this
drinking
point.
and flirting, I suppose. At this
Yeah.
point, Snow, I think you finally arrive at the Maiden's Mirth, or are you going to the library?
I was gonna go to the library real
Okay,
quick, but
then-
we can.
Well,
I can say that later, actually. Let's hop over to the Maiden's Mirth.
okay. As you head into the Maiden's Mirth, we're going to go ahead and take a 5-minute break, because I also have to
Oh,
pee.
good, because I have to piss.
Okay, thank you.
Good, because I have to take my dinner downstairs before the cats attack it.
So, we're going to step away from the party hanging out at the tavern for the moment, and we're jumping over to Snow, who's gone to the library. The Hall of Candles. If that is still what's happening.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go with that.
Okay, so you've been to the Hall of Candles before. Or at least I think you have.
Yes.
Yes. This place.
The loot.
That's right. This place is dim and warm, and it's crammed with scrolls and atlases, old journals, and huge tomes that are lined with diagrams. And there are thousands of candles. Almost all of them are nearly burnt all the way to the bottom. Like, they cannot last another hour. Somehow. All of them perpetually are that low. And as you enter the Hall of Candles, you are immediately hit with the wafting smell of old parchment, oil, and lavender? Lilac? Lilac. Definitely lilac. As you see, there is this red-haired woman who has, like, long hair that comes out the front of her hood, but she's wearing, like, a white... you're not proficient in religion, so you don't immediately recognize the nature of this outfit. But you can roll a religion check for me if you'd like.
Sure. Let's do it. Yeah, no.
Not
That's
idea.
gonna be a no for
No
me.
fucking clue. This woman dresses weird. But as you enter, she looks up and she just says, "Oh, hey there. It's just you this time, huh?"
Is this Lemma?
Yes, this is Lemma.
Hello, Mr. Slemma.
Thank you.
Not marshmallow.
Okay.
Butterscotch, because they did not have marshmallow.
That'll do. Thank you.
And I know you like butterscotch.
Thanks.
Hi, Beth.
Professional.
Butterscotch.
Butterscotch.
Yes, I left the others in the tavern.
Oh, well, how can I help you?
I come from the Dusk's Eye, where I met a lovely fellow called Mott.
Yes, I know him well. We have collaborated a couple times.
Interesting.
Does he have a need, or do you have one?
He mentioned that you might have bestiaries here.
Oh, yes. We have all sorts of reports of creatures native to the various continents and countries of Amaranth. Above and
You
below.
happen to have a copy that I could borrow for a time.
You mean to take out of the Hall of Candles?
Yes.
I will need something as collateral.
Your soul.
Like what?
Something of equal worth, whether it be coin or perhaps an item.
How about I leave 10 gold pieces?
That will certainly do. And she, like, goes back to the counter that's facing you, and she, like, writes down basically just what looks like a list of the book that you intend to borrow, which she has. You don't even know when she grabbed it, but she has a book in her hand, in her left hand, that's pretty thick. And she writes down the name of it, and then she asks you, "What's your name?"
Snow, ma'am.
Surname?
None.
She's insight checking you.
I don't know.
So roll me a persuasion or a deception check, whichever is applicable.
Nine.
Okay. She just, like, looks at you. Okay, very well. Snow. 10 gold pieces. For...
Here you are.
And she hands you a tome. You see the book is called Benelicillian's Bestiary and Beastology, Volume 1.
Fucking guy.
Gonna need a spelling check on that one.
Sure.
Did you say his name was Vanilla Celian?
Vanilla
Yeah,
Cillian.
yeah. It's not the last time you'll hear from this family.
I'm writing it down.
Vanilla Celians. Wonderful. Well, with that, I bid you adieu.
Happy reading. And you have
Thank
this
you.
book. It's hefty. There's a lot to it.
While walking over to the tavern, Snow is gonna just flip through the first couple of pages. What does he see?
Beasts. Basically,
Yeah.
they seem to be alphabetically aligned, and they are common types of beasts, the sort that you would find all over the place. It's basically very Encyclopedia Britannica.
So we're starting with aardvarks and lions.
Yeah, literally, yes, very much so. You imagine you're probably not going to see any other books for, like, wild shape forms unless you're looking for a truly exotic one. Basically, if it's CR4 or lower, it's in this book, and it's a beast.
Awesome.
So, you have acquired a book with some hefty collateral. The book itself is probably not worth 10 gold.
I figured.
Yeah, that's why she
It
was
was a
like,
gesture of goodwill.
okay, yeah.
You just buy the book, I
Which
guess.
is why she was also like, Snow, okay, sure. 10 gold, all right.
Yeah, it's better to give a bit more money so people don't ask questions.
You get it. That's how it works. That's bribery. All right, so, what do you do next, Snow? I assume you head to the tavern, or do you have something else in mind?
Yeah, I'm looking to meet up with the rest of the crew.
Okay, so it'll be about when Meander is halfway through inscribing the tattoo that Snow enters the Maiden's Mirth.
Can we measure that in beers I've had?
6.
Keeps going up.
Yeah, she started the tattoo, he was at 5. So now he's at
Ooh.
6 when Snow arrives.
Hey guys.
Look!
Hey.
Rimame's letting me tattoo her!
Oh, that's adventurous.
It
Doesn't
looks
look
pretty
good,
good.
though?
Yeah, you should look. It's good.
I like a drunk Agni. He's nice to me.
I mean,
I didn't think it
not
was
too bad,
adventurous. Her
actually.
art's quite good.
They have this weird conception of me. I don't know. But
Plus it, like,
they're
comes
starting to
off.
realize I'm a real artist.
It can, like, come off.
Yeah, because it's magic. It's my magic.
Oh, that's good for her.
Where she just Meander deadpan stares at you.
The line work.
Rumeme's gonna look at you very confused, like, why did he say it like that?
Because he's a dick, that's why.
Snow will completely ignore it. I'll have what he's having. Gesturing towards Agni.
Oh,
who
hey,
is-
you want the stew and the ale, or just the ale? At this point, it's hard to tell which he's got more of.
Both, please. Although
Start
maybe
with
not
one
quite
of
as
each,
much.
eh? Yeah. That's going to be 3 copper, please.
All right, here you go.
And you are given...
Snow puts 4 copper on the.
Okay. Coming right up.
You can't count.
And so she gives you a bowl of stew and 2 ales.
Oh no, that was. Never mind.
She, like, just looks at you, confused, but with, like, Agni, you catch, like, a wink as she's turning away, heading to handle some other customer.
I can't wink, like, IRL very well.
You,
That's, like, the best I can do.
Something in your eye? You okay?
So, I'm gonna turn sideways and blink. Like,
just wink with both eyes. It's fine. Okay. That's amazing. I can just imagine Agni like,
Turning sideways, only the party actually saw the blink.
Okay. That's a way to do it, I suppose. I've never considered winking as a complicated skill.
Yes, you
Wait,
have, because I
you
can't wink either.
in real life, so therefore your character can't wink? In
Well, I was
fantasy?
trying to do it in the camera, and so
Okay.
Can you manage it sometimes?
we'll say
Yeah, it
Agni
just
can
looks
actually
painful.
wink. I mean, what's his dex? Hold on, I need to know that facial control.
It's trash.
Isn't it?
Ooh,
Dex
yeah,
is
maybe he
dumpster.
can't. Honestly, it's a,
For the longest time, the only way I could wink was if I overdid it.
Yeah,
So I had-
that's
so I
same. I can't
eventually
do
learned.
like a subtle wink, you know? I have to over exaggerate it or you have no idea.
Oh my god, the turning and winking is so fucking good. Because you can't see the other eye.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
I will say with the dex of 5, I think Agni might not be able to wink.
Probably not, honestly. Probably he...
No subtlety in this man.
Oh my
That's
god,
alright.
that's funny.
He tries winking and somehow plants his face in the desk.
He rolled a
killed him.
5, not a 1.
No, his dex score is a
No,
5.
that's my actual dex
It's
is a 5.
trash. He dumped his dex.
Yeah. Not necessary when you're fighting stuff, but when you're trying to wink at someone, important, apparently.
Apparently critically important.
It's so low that I think if I attempt to wink again, Echo's gonna make me roll for it.
Anyway, you've all gathered at the minstrel's mirth, or the wow, Jesus Christ.
You're doing your best.
At the maiden's mirth. And as you are passing the time, eating food, drinking, and, you know, actually having a good time for probably the first time in a couple days. It's been pretty shit, honestly. In and out of the frosty cold. This is one of the few places in Redoubt that's actually comfortable. And as you are cozied up and protected from the icy winds, I need a D100.
Who wants it?
Sin's going for it. I see it.
Sin got it first.
Yep.
Okay.
No. Let's go with Agnes. This is better.
Hey, we never know what these hundreds mean.
You have no idea.
It's
Yeah.
true.
This is just random
Alright,
encounter,
fair,
I have
fair,
to
fair,
assume.
fair.
How many people in the tavern die?
Oh.
Well, I don't know why we need a D100 for that.
Big explosion.
Yikes. Okay. After you guys have been there for maybe like an hour, and the ale has, you know, slowed a little bit, you're not trying to get hammered, unless you are. I'm not telling you what to do. I don't care. Eventually, it's pressed later into the afternoon, and the door to the Maiden's Mirth opens. And in enters...
Wait, this is the daytime?
Yeah!
Okay,
You're
I
day
thought it was,
drinking,
the
homie.
evening, and I was
No.
Alright,
You got into
Fair
town at like noon.
okay.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that.
You've just been rolling fast and hard. It's fine.
It's happy hour somewhere.
Just getting drunk and hitting on people in the bar for fucking lunch.
Yeah, you're impressing everybody.
Homeless status re-updated.
Okay, so who enters the bar? A light brown-haired, young-looking halfling woman who's tall for a halfling, nearing 4 feet. As she enters, she looks around and heads straight up to the bar, kind of like shouldering her way in next to all of you as you're all at the bar top. Let's roll a d4.
Who wants it?
Sin. Okay. Sin rolled a 4. All right, Rumame. This halfling has shouldered up right next to you. And she just hasn't said anything as Gabby sees this halfling and then just sets a mug in front of her. And as the halfling looks over at your group, you all the mercs I heard in town?
Oh, hello, little
Who's
lady.
asking?
I am.
And you are?
She takes a long hit from the mug that's set in front of her as she sets a coin down. Elmara.
Hi.
And you are?
You want
Meme.
Rumeme. Rumeme? Rumeme. Which one? Rumeme. Okay. Right. Haven't heard of you.
We found her
And I hadn't
Like-
heard of you.
10 minutes ago. It feels like.
He's new.
Well, if you heard of me, I've been doing my job wrong.
Who are you?
Elmara. Clean your
Oh,
ears.
right. Sorry.
Oh,
Do you
Mara,
want a tattoo?
What?
What? What? Okay. I heard
She
what?
offered a tattoo. And I just said, Elmara, what?
To Meander, she just like glances and says, I'm good. And then to Agni, she says, look and hop.
Looking hop. That's
Looking
adorable.
You looking... Never mind.
Little cutie.
It's going to make a very bad joke.
All of you, like, roll a history, because there's a chance you've heard the name.
Do I
It's a
even
raw
roll one?
This
D20
is
for
sick
me.
badass history.
Is mine with disadvantage?
No.
I roll a 3. This is just a cutie. Little cutie.
I've been hitting those
patootie.
history rolls today.
Ooh, maybe I've heard of her.
Yeah, Rumame, you have. With a 21, you remember spotting on the bounty board some trouble happening at the Look and Hop storehouse.
Looking hop.
She's looking to hop.
Looking to hop on this. Never mind.
Finish the joke. You can't just start it.
Hey.
Send
I
it,
love
you
it.
coward.
I was going to say it earlier, and now that I heard it again, I was like, I got to do it.
Uh-huh.
You still didn't.
I'm pointing
On
at
this
you,
dick?
actually, in Discord, but I'm sure you can't. I'm sure it's a different order.
Ay. Okay.
You all
Okay,
die.
hold on.
You in the market for mercenaries?
That depends. I thought I was.
We're
And then
capable.
she looks at you, Agni, and she says, not sure I am anymore.
I'm plenty capable.
He just thought he had a day, an evening off, I guess.
Oh no, take your time. No rush.
Yeah, I haven't eaten a good meal in days.
That's fair.
So, what's the job?
Short answer. Something's missing from the warehouse. And I know you three, for sure, and probably not you, had nothing to do with it as you weren't in town this morning.
Mart. I like this person.
Okay. What was taken?
Crate of Ryla corn.
Is that important?
It's valuable. And we need it for the Bastionworth.
What's it used for?
Weapons. Arrowheads. Spearheads. Armor.
Kind of like those ice quills that we retrieved when the shipment was lost.
Aye, it's a bit like that, aye. We're worried that, there might be some folk around the town that are trying to take our supplies and arm those that are not friendly to us.
Demon summoners.
Yeah, that's right on the nose. You're quick.
Yeah, well, I mean, I noticed a problem around here. I
It is a
figured
big
other
one.
people probably did too. Yeah.
It's a big
Keeps
Do you not
problem.
happening.
have guards stationed outside of the storehouse?
We do.
And?
And nobody saw anything?
No.
Curious.
They're
So?
working. They're on the inside.
It's an inside job. Have you considered that?
Yes.
That
What do you
must
want
have
us
been
to
some
do,
sneaky
I
fucks.
suppose?
Either the Bastionworth that was in charge of protecting the warehouse was caught slacking, or was paid off. So, I've come looking for mercs that I know were not part of the task to give a little coin to do a little bit of snooping around.
Oh, we're good at that, I think.
How much is a little coin?
Depends on what you find. If you just give me some evidence, 50 gold. If you can actually...
Each?
No.
Okay, we're gonna have to do better than that, guys.
If you can actually put a name to a traitor, well, Lockhern would pay a pretty coin to me for that, and so I'd pay a pretty coin to you for that.
200 ahead.
Who the fuck are you?
He's our
200
accountant.
ahead. No. How much gold do you think is in the town?
Oh, I've seen plenty in the coffers.
You haven't seen coffers. Best we can do is maybe 100 ahead.
125.
Does this man not understand best?
101.
He's a
I
robot.
understand best, but I also understand that you have no one else to turn to in this town.
That's not true.
I
Plenty
grab
of
Snow's
Mexican.
shoulders and shake him a little bit, and I'm like, "Yeah, talk her up."
Best
I
I
thought you were
can
gonna
do,
stop him.
if you get me a traitor, is 100 gold ahead. Take it or leave it.
Fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
you let me down. I thought you were gonna get 125.
I don't think they have that much, Agni. She might have said
Well,
it
then I just want what they have. It's fine.
all.
All right. Who were the guards stationed outside the storehouse?
Are we gonna interrogate
morning.
them?
This morning, it was supposed to be Ricard. Though he was out.
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 Sick?
At Outpost 9.
Do we know why he was out?
Oh, yes, because is he alive still?
She shrugs.
So we brought some of them back.
Then probably.
So who was the guard who left before Ricard's shift?
That's the problem. It just says volunteer on the sign-up.
Ooh, that's not good. Someone volunteered themselves to your stuff.
Sussy.
Sussy baka.
Normally, I trust Captain Lockhart on his pick of men, but apparently that was a mistake this time.
Oh, so it was. Well, we should probably check the place out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Finish what you're doing
Have a
here.
little
Maybe you should sober up a little, and I'll be at the warehouse.
Could we take
I'm
like
bad
a
at that
night?
stuff anyway. I'm just gonna let them do
Maybe,
it.
maybe tomorrow. I have no spells.
If you
The
want
longer
to
we
wait a day,
the colder the trail gets.
if you want to wait a day, the best I could do is 50 ahead.
Fine, I'll help, but my big stuff is not available right now.
We'll figure it out.
I'm sure you'll use
Although
your
I
head.
could tap people up. Do I need spell slots to tap people up, Echo? Or do I just need bardics?
Read the feature. I wrote this months ago. I don't remember.
I'm 19 and I never learned how to read. Hold on.
Sup, Jared?
Each tattoo occurs 10 minutes, and in doing so, you spend 1 bardic inspiration if the spell has a casting time longer than 10 minutes. You must complete the full casting time in the inscription process. Once finished, the wearer can invoke the tattoo to cast the spell you inscribed. It's spell's concentration. The invoker must be you cannot inscribe more than a living two. You cannot inscribe more living tattoos than your bardic level. You can choose to forget a tattoo. Inscribe. Nope, it doesn't say I need to.
Then there you go.
Okay, so I can't do spells. I can't do spells, but I can give you guys spells if you want me to, you want me to tat
What do
you
you
up
mean you
before we
can't
go
do
out.
spells?
I can't cast spells, but I can
At
imbue
all?
some magic into some. I have
Wait, ever?
cantrips. Agni.
She's out of spell slots.
I'll be at the warehouse. You handle your business.
Yeah, we'll be there in a minute. Agni,
And-
you're not getting shit.
Omar leaves.
Rememe, Snow, do you want? Actually, Snow was mean to me today too. Rememe, do you want to get tatted out?
What are my options for spells?
You can put people to sleep. I can give you more healing. You can disguise yourself. You can blow people back with thunder, or you can shatter, or cast silence.
I could put people to sleep.
Uh-huh.
You said I can thunder people?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's do that. That
You want
sounds
those
fun.
two?
Go through the
Okay,
list
I'll give
again.
you two more.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go get Agni some water.
That's a good idea.
Great idea.
Where are you going
On
for
like
that?
year 10 now.
Huh?
I'm sure there's water somewhere around here, right?
I have like a-
Gabby looks at you and says, "Would you like a pitcher of water?"
Oh, that would be grand, thank you.
I could do that, no problem. Free of charge, even. And she pours a pitcher of water from a large barrel and sets it on the counter in front of you.
Here you go.
Would you like a mug with that there, Agni?
So, was I drinking the whole time they were talking?
That's on you.
That's
man.
up to you, man. I can't control your drinking habits.
Well, I'm just sending it. So at this point, I'm probably like 10 deep.
You have spent a
Jesus.
silver on ale.
A silver on ale entirely.
Okay. Roll a con save.
Okay.
Choices were made in this bar today.
There we go.
You're drunk. You're drunk.
Nice.
You're very, very
Okay, I'll start
drunk
drinking
right
the
now.
water.
Do
Okay.
we have bread too that maybe we could get in Agni
Soak
to help
some of
him
it up,
sober
yeah.
up? Yeah.
Gosh, I already ate. I'm fine.
You are only.
You ate a
thinking
loaf of
you are
bread in
fine.
ale.
Give me 3 copper. I've got a
Is this
loaf
the
of...
face of someone who's not fine?
There's a cracked pepper loaf here.
Yes.
Just give me 3 copper. You can have it.
Snow slams 3 copper on the table.
You are given this long, fat loaf of bread that's still warm. The crust is crispy, and it's just set right in front of you.
All right, you
I'm
know what?
definitely gonna take some of that.
That looks fucking good.
You drink water and you eat this enormous bread loaf, and the bread is delicious, and it's moist and soft, and it goes down real easy. You're still drunk, but you're trying to stop that process.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Okay. If you eat the bread, you gain 5 temporary hit points.
You love to see it.
That goes to anybody who eats bread.
Snow is not gonna eat bread, but I have a -4 to my maximum hit points for some reason.
Well, fix that.
That was from a shadow demon.
Yeah,
I
it
think.
was. Oh, you haven't had a long rest
technically
yet.
took damage, but I don't know. Up to you if you want to keep the points of damage.
You
I'll keep
it reduced your maximum hit points. They cannot be recovered until you completed a long rest. So,
Oh, is
yeah.
that what it is?
Yes,
a little bit squishy then.
just a little bit.
Hopefully we don't
Oh,
get in
I
any
just
trouble.
thought I had like 3 points of damage. Is that like an actual? I forget how that worked.
I believe Snow is the only one who actually got life sucked.
Oh, okay.
And it was good.
Yeah.
What?
No comment.
Pervert.
I'm gonna get the vapors. Okay, so you begin the process of sobering up Agni, and do you wait until Agni is of competent faculty, or do you head towards the warehouse?
Well,
No,
Mander's
plus
gonna
I got
give...
something to do, so like you guys can go investigate.
Oh,
a
no,
little bit.
that's
I gotta
right. You're
get
doing
going.
tattoos. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to take 10
Um,
minutes per tattoo regardless.
Oh, even
She'll
better.
give her 2 more. She'll give her a sleep and a shatter just to be spicy.
Okay. So spend the Bardics for that.
Mm-hmm.
Rumame?
Is there only one bardic per spell level? Or
Yes.
it doesn't say. So is it 2 bardics for a second level
It's 1 Bardic for a second level.
and 1 bardic for a first level?
Yes, it's a Bardic per tattoo.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah. All right.
You only
got-
have 5 Bardics.
True. And now I only have 1.
Yeah.
That's sweet. I like that.
So you have a sleep and a shatter. So whenever you want to use those, just ask, and I'll tell you what they do.
Okay.
Wow. As soon
You
as she
said I
starts
was gonna
doing
have to
that-
do something, and then we started talking about Bardics. You were like, Rumeme, and then
You're getting
what were you gonna
tattooed.
tell- Yay!
That's it.
Yes.
Agnew, what
What
are you
are
going to
the
ask?
tattoos of?
As soon as I start this process, I'm gonna like wander out.
I'm gonna be a tattooed hottie.
Wait, you start walking out?
Yeah, just like walk out of the tavern.
Okay, Agnew, you walk out of the tavern. You're out in the main plaza, Quillcraft Plaza of...
He chose
Redoubt.
chaos today.
Do we do we
Does Snow
remember?
notice immediately?
I'm not making it. I'm not like sneaking out. Just like walking
He
out.
can't sneak out.
And
His
he has
dex
a-
is 5.
He has a dex of 5, so
I
he
could
probably
try.
trips on a table.
I have
on the
tried
way
many
out.
times.
You hear just
Snow is,
as a lot of chairs are shoved out of the way.
Snow is
Oh.
gonna follow at like a reasonable distance, just making sure he doesn't.
I'm
Fall into the
looking
water.
for our merchant, goblin
The
size
goblin?
friend.
Cry.
You have seen him come in and out of this structure.
Oh, perfect. It's like next door.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm just gonna wander over there. and go
Okay.
inside.
You find yourself looking into the Crystalback Apothecary. And you see Cry the Tinker is in the back of the room and is having a conversation with what looks like a very short drow. Like, very short drow. Not much taller than Cry. But she looks up as you enter. Hey there. Welcome to the apothecary. What can I help you with? And Cry looks up
Hey.
and says, Oh, hey. You're the one that wasn't a dick.
Yeah, you're just the guy I'm looking for.
Oh,
right
you're
now.
drunk. All right.
A little bit, just a smidge.
Yeah, you're
I got
leaning.
some.
You're leaning on. You're just leaning in the air. Okay.
My lean is of no concern. I have something for you to look at.
The alchemist looks up, like from what she was doing, and like now you have her full attention, and she says, "Okay, let's see what you've got." And she pats the table between the two of them.
Okay. And so I pull out the Aldrin longsword, and it's like put it on the table.
Okay.
But-
And
I don't really want this anymore.
Rivering. Nice. Why don't you want it?
I just don't like how it feels to use.
Fair. All right. Well, let me be level with you here. The alchemist has apparently taken over the conversation as Cry like opened his mouth to say something, and the drow like held up a finger to shush him. And she says, I can buy this off you. Just for the riverine, I could use it. But 2 doors down. Is it 2? 1, 2, 3 doors down. Is the Tallyrite Forge? He might give you a little more gold than I can.
That is fantastic advice. And I'd like pull a gold coin out of my bag and just put it on the table. Be like, thank you for that. And I grab the sword. It's like, bye, Cry, and just walk out.
The goblin like is like looking at the alchemist like, what did you do that for? Like just is like, what the fuck? And the alchemist just pockets the gold and says, pleasure. See you next time.
It's got honor.
Okay, so you leave the apothecary, and like as you look up, you see that there is a forge. It's like this brick building, a black brick
And
building.
a forged following you.
Snow, did Snow follow you out?
Was Snow in
I
the
don't
room?
think Snow went in. He
I
like
didn't
is
go
watching
in,
from
but
kind of a
I
distance.
definitely like watched the door.
I know
Okay.
Snow did not walk into the apothecary. I was asking if Snow like walked out to see where he was going. So yeah,
Yes.
Snow, you watch drunk Agony walk into the apothecary, is in there for like 10 seconds, walks out, and just goes a couple doors down, slightly like drifting as he's
Toddling.
walking. Yeah.
Snow is slowly becoming curious what this is about.
Okay.
What the fuck is he doing? Drunk off of his mind, just waddling into a bunch of stores.
You do when you walk into the Tallyrite Forge. You see there is a bald-headed, red-bearded dwarf, incredibly red-bearded, so much so that this is his art. And as he looks up at you, he's not at the anvil at the moment. He's like sorting out what looks like a large handle of something that he's been planing, and he looks up and he says, "Oh, why? What do you need?"
Oh, hello, sir. I believe I have in my possession something you might like.
Well, if it's not what I could smell on you, then fine. What do you need?
No.
What is it?
It does a lot more cutting than that. I just like put the sword down in front of him, if there's a spot for it.
Yeah, he's got like this workbench that he's working on this handle on, and you set the Eldraine longsword on it.
Yeah, just like bang it right onto the bench.
When you do, like the blade, like lightning static, like sparks off of the workbench, and he like glances at it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot it does that.
So it does. True Riverine. All right. And what are you hoping for? Some reworking?
If you got some coin, I just want to get rid of it.
You're trying to sell it.
Get it off my hands.
All right. How much? Why don't you roll me a history check before you quote some stupid number at me?
This is still not going to go well, but my history checks have been pretty good up to this point.
19?
We'll take it.
I mean, he just knows history, I guess.
You just
I don't know what's going on
fucking
today,
reason.
but
dude
it's
just
literally like the
knows his
expanding
shit.
brain meme.
Yeah. Fucking X-Files out here. You have seen longswords like this in other smiths, and generally a longsword like this that's not truly magical but is made of a magical material is like 100 gold to buy.
So before I'm just going to throw a number. I'm going to say 200 gold.
Man, you come to the wrong place. I'm trying to do an honest business here.
It's a good sword.
Sure it is. But don't waste my time. And he
Well,
like
how much do you think it's worth then?
he looks at the Riverine sword. He actually picks it up now. And he like looks over the hilt and the blade. He like taps on the hilt where there was once a symbol that has been removed. But he doesn't say anything about it. He then looks down the edge of the blade and makes sure it's straight. He like makes this big show of appraising it. I'll give you 70 gold for it.
That's a lot less than I was hoping. 90 gold.
80 gold.
That's a good guy right there. I'll take the 80 gold. That's all I wanted. You got me.
And he just takes the sword and like sets it on the workbench, and then he steps to the side and opens up like a iron crate and he begins pulling out coin. And he gives you 80 gold pieces.
See, that seems fair. Pretty reasonable. I appreciate that.
Pleasure doing business. Was there anything else?
I'll be back sometime. Nope, that was it for now.
Off you go. And if you're gonna
Thank
hurl,
you.
please do it off the patio.
I'll do my best. I like wander out of the room like that.
As you toddle your way, you hear just quietly, forks.
He's racist.
He's a dwarf. They're all racist. As you come out into the Quillcroft Plaza, you do manage to see Snow, like, not... I don't know, Snow, are you heading towards him, or are you just watching?
No, I'm just watching. I'm probably like standing close to the center of the square.
Yeah, you just see Snow hanging out.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go wave and be like, "Look what I got!"
What do you do?
Wave.
A bag of
Are you
gold?
just waving money?
I got more gold. I didn't want the sword, so
Oh. Okay. That makes sense. I guess you're more
Yeah.
of a close range fighter anyway.
exactly. You're getting it. This guy gets it.
Yeah.
I say to
He
literally
says
nobody.
no one in
There's no one there.
particular.
There's like some random town goer just like, what the fuck? And just keeps walking.
How are you feeling?
Great.
Roll a con
Amazing.
save.
Ready to solve a mystery.
Roll a
I'm
con save.
sure.
Okay, well, I might actually be feeling great.
Yeah, you're no longer like hammered.
Agni's normal state of being, apparently.
You're still drunk, but it is lightening up.
Okay, I'm starting to get a headache. I think I need to get some of that water real quick, and so I like go inside and grab some water.
At this stage, I believe Meander would be finishing up the second tattoo.
What do you think?
The second or the third?
Third.
You have 3 total, but she
Yes.
did one way before, so she's finishing this second, third
Of this
final
set.
one.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
She asked you what do you think.
They look pretty sweet. And so how do I use them now? Do I just like
You
touch
just
them
think
like
about
a
it.
button? Oh, I just think
I mean,
about
you can
it.
do that if it helps you think about letting go of the magic.
I just listen to my heart and it will all go okay.
Yeah, if you want to think about it in kind of like a lame way, yeah. I'm kidding.
As
I like that you like what I do. It's very important to me, actually. Please don't leave.
Your art's pretty cool.
as
Maynard tears up a little bit.
as you guys have kind of regathered at the bar counter for just a moment, Gabby leans over towards you and she says, "A word of warning to the wise. Elmira is not one to be trifled with. She manages
How so?
most of the commerce that comes in and out of town. Her warehouse is a big deal. So,
She's like the most influential person here.
money-wise, yes.
No, she's like the mafia here.
Damn it, she could have definitely afforded 150.
Not if you like to keep your nails. Do you have nails? She like looks at she looks
I
at
guess
Snow
that's why
and
Snow
then-
was doing the talking.
All right, not so long as you want
No
to keep
nails
your
to lose.
digits.
Snow just stares her down.
She'd cut fingers off for that?
She's not afraid to use violent persuasion.
Gotcha.
None of it
Okay.
reportable, none of it obvious, but stories get around and rumors are of course true.
What do you know
Course.
about volunteers in the Bastion Wars?
Well, the Bastionworth,
Volun-
it's not the same as the Blade Maidens. The Bastionworth are those responsible for defending the town, and that happens a lot closer to home, and they're willing to accept more lenient guidelines as to who it is that comes to work for them. The Blade Maidens are very picky about who fights with them, because they have to trust
Tell
each
me
other.
about it.
Gotcha.
Gabby stops for a moment and looks at you, Meander, and she says, "If you're serious about wanting to become a Blade Maiden, you have to be willing to sacrifice everything you are for a cause. And I don't know you well, but I don't think you are. And if I don't think you are
Sacrifice.
everything,
Well, it depends on what the cause is.
you'd give your life for others you don't know."
I mean, I kind of did a little bit of that today when we helped fight the Shadow Demon.
You did what you thought was best in the moment, aye, and you've earned respect for that. But there's one thing to do the right thing in the right moment, and there's another thing to give your life for a town you don't live in.
I guess I wouldn't.
There's no shame in not being a Blade Maiden. You'll find your glory somewhere else. Make your own
Okay.
stories. The Bastionworth. If you applied to work for the Bastionworth, all of you would get in. That's not to say anything bad about the Bastionworth. They're just less careful because they don't need to be. And also, they need the men, frankly. They need people to fight and hold the walls and man the towers. So, the idea that someone volunteered to watch a warehouse while the guards were out trying to trace down a demonic incursion out at an outpost is not something I don't believe. That happens. If that volunteer happened to be someone who got inside who shouldn't have, well, that's bad luck, but it's happened before.
Very well. All right, I guess we should check out the place. Everyone ready?
Yeah, I got room maze
Sure.
tatted up. I have no magic, but whatever. Fuck it.
All right, let's roll out.
You have con trips, don't you? You'll be fine.
Yes, that's it. Sure, whatever. Fuck it.
It's okay. I have your magic now.
You should. Room maze has my magic.
For
There's no
well,
things.
hold on, Meander. You're a bard, aren't you?
Yeah.
For 10 gold, I can give you a symphony draft. It'll give you one
what's
spell
that?
slot, but that's all I can do.
Slams it down on the table.
You're not
Just go
gonna
first
like
level?
it. Aye, one first level spell.
Oh, what's so bad about it?
The taste.
Oh, great. What does it taste like?
Tar.
Ugh. Fuck.
The black tar.
The black tar
heroin.
heroin that you've all been speaking of. Right here. And she gives you a shot glass of this. It's not black, which you might have expected from the description. It looks like a thick honey that's slightly off color, and it's a little foggy. It doesn't look like it's going to taste good, but not in the way that she's described.
It's like fucking medicine.
Okay.
Chug that
I'm
down.
guessing Blade Maidens take this a lot, huh?
You'd guess right. Only for bards. Something to
These
do
are
with the
some
music of the
fucking
week.
badasses. She'll slam it down.
Roll a con save.
Uh-oh. If
A lot
I'm
of
the one
those
who
go
pukes
around.
and Agni doesn't, I'm
It-
gonna be mad.
Tastes so bad.
5 total. Do I lose the
Okay.
potion?
No, you still drink the
Oh my
potion.
god.
You gain 1 first level spell slot, and you suffer 6 points of psychic damage. It is
I've eaten food that's given me psychic damage.
foul.
Ow.
As you drink this, you try and drink it as fast as you can, but it's so thick. It just slowly sludges its way down your tongue and into your throat.
So thick.
It's awful.
Or she like threw her mouth. Why is it chewy?
It's made of tree
Does it
sap.
have like lumps in it as well?
It's,
I'm eating.
I will say it is conveniently very
Good.
smooth, just sticky. It's almost as if the viscosity of honey is made of peanut butter, is how it
we've all
comes
had
down.
a mouthful of that before.
But the taste is like the most foul, acrid asphalt taste you can imagine as it's going down. As you finally swallow it, it
She slams
burns.
her hand on the table until it goes all the way down.
You can feel it like slowly climbing its way down your esophagus. When it finally gets down, you feel this refreshing, like energetic power suffuse through you, and then it all goes away, but there's just a remnant of it remaining, and that is a single first level spell slot.
Well, I need to take a heroic recovery.
You have
My
not-
last.
You have not just finished an
They've been in
initiative.
combat. Oh shit! All right, well we're fucked. Let's go.
Heroic recovery is only after initiative.
Motherfucker.
You can use healing word on yourself.
I
You
slapped.
could cast the fucking spell you just got to heal yourself.
I'm not gonna do that because
That'd be so
well,
fucking
man,
funny.
it is pretty dumb. It would be funny, but not. I'm not funny enough to do that.
As you swallow it and you slam the little glass down, Gabby just says, "Well done. You kept it down.
Hooray!
You can't drink another
My
one for
blade
a
didn't
week.
yet.
If you
Why,
try,
what happens if she does?
oh, it's poison. It'll hurt the shit out of her.
It hurt the shit out of me now.
It hurt already. Yeah.
No, it
It
didn't.
did.
It hurt you a little.
Yes, it did. Oh my god. Echo, how many damage could it do?
If you drink another one, a lot. More than you just took. Like,
Okay.
by an exponential value.
Okay, I'm probably not going to do that then.
Even if you do choke another one down, it won't give you another spell slot. So,
It would just hurt.
it would just
So
hurt. It would
what's the
just
point?
suck. These are usually just for the Blade Maidens in times of dire stress, but you were complaining so much, I thought maybe you might want to try it.
Wow. Thanks, Gabby.
You're welcome. Just from the
Do I
warmth
get
of my
anything
heart.
if I drink?
Do you have any magic? Are you a bard?
Of course not. Nope.
It'll probably just be terrible to drink.
Well, I don't want it.
I wasn't offering it to you.
Well, I wasn't asking for it.
You did just ask. What happened? All right, get out of my
I
bar.
don't know what's up with him today. He's really weird. He's feeling spicier than usual.
I like drunk Agni.
Dragny.
Yeah.
As you eventually get out of the Maiden's Mirth,
Someday.
Rumame, Agni, Snow, and Meander, you make your way. And Rumame, you remember where on the bounty board it said the warehouse was? It's like the most northern point west of the gate, within the walls. Yeah, Snow has pinged it. Well done. This is
Found it.
indeed Looking Hop Storehouse. And as you approach, you do see this kind of, bitter-looking halfling, patrolling outside, just kind of walking back and forth with her arms folded. And you do see there are a couple Bastion Worth guards that are just at the corners near this structure. The Lookin' Hop Storehouse is enormous, and there is a large yard that is covered where there is like these tall fences that are made of the same kind of spiked poles that the rest of the walls are made of. You see that there are painted with pitch and tar crates that are stacked up in huge piles outside the storehouse, just for things that look like they can probably be out in the cold weather without taking any damage. There are these enormous doors on the front side of the storehouse, and as Amara is looking at you all as she approaches, she says, "All right, good of you to show up. Have you sobered up a little?"
Looks at Agni.
A little.
Okay,
Better than none, right?
it's true. If you don't mind, I'm going to follow you around a bit while you do your searching. Just let me know if you
Sure,
see
you just
anything.
had something stolen,
Fine, Miles.
right?
Snow is immediately going to look for tracks outside
Roll
the
survival.
storehouse.
Yeah, you find a lot of tracks, and you are able to determine which ones are more fresh, which ones are older. The oldest tracks look like enormous, like, wagon ruts that have come up to the main wide door. There's numbers of those, and with a 21 in survival, you note that the most recent wagon trail that looks like it's coming up based on the snow that's come down is maybe 6 hours old. You do see there's a lot of foot traffic that goes up and down the street. You recognize your team's footprints, and despite your try and spot tracks, Agni might be drunkenly stomping a little bit too close in places that you're looking. But with a 21 being good enough, you do notice that one set of tracks gets in, like, behind one of the wagon ruts and is following it up to the door, which is odd. That set of footprints is medium-sized for a humanoid. Roll me investigation. Okay.
3.
You don't learn anything new, aside from what I've just told you.
All right. We're looking for someone medium-sized feet.
No, she's saying she didn't rob her own warehouse.
So,
Probably
Brilliant.
not.
Brilliant, yeah.
And they used a
I'll,
wagon, which is bold.
how do you know?
Do you see these tracks here?
Totally holes in the snow.
Yeah. I'd say they're about 6 hours old.
So you're
Nice.
saying what? That he followed a wagon in? He, they, whoever.
Yeah.
Well, then how do the wagon drivers not notice them?
I don't know. I'll have to ask
Well,
Brad.
Mira, right? Is that what your name is?
She looks at you and she says, Elmara.
Elmara, yeah. When was was there like a shipment or a wagon due 6 hours-ish ago?
No, the last shipment that came in was last night from the docks.
Well, then we need to figure out who saw a wagon coming through here 6 hours ago.
I'll remind you the town was mostly empty aside from those that were actually holding guard. Because of the shit that was happening up at the outpost.
Well,
Well,
I was definitely the guard.
Yes, there was.
or they were paid off or something.
Snow's gonna
Yeah,
walk
yeah.
up
Well-
to the Bastion Worth.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's
Uh,
ask them where the fuck they were or what they know.
Roll me a d4. One. Okay.
1.
As you approach a dwarven Bastionworth guard, like you're walking up, and he's got like a halberd that he's leaning on, and as you're approaching, he kind of just straightens up. Oh, hi. How can I help you?
Hello there.
Hi.
What can you tell me about this situation here?
He like looks at the warehouse and then what you guys are doing. I don't know. What are you doing?
You don't know.
No.
The storehouse was robbed this morning.
Oh, lad, I've just been on guard for the last hour.
Inside check.
Roll an insight check.
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah. You got him.
17. I got him.
This is the guy.
17. Meander, he's not telling you the whole truth.
You're not telling us the whole truth.
What?
I just know you're leaving something out. You're leaving something out. You know something.
No?
No. Yeah, okay. How about you tell us what you know?
I don't know anything about what you're doing out here. That's why I asked what you're doing.
Is he still bullshitting me?
Roll an insight check.
And I roll like a 2. I rolled terribly 7.
It's okay with a 7. You don't know. He seems pretty clueless, but he might be an act. It might be the truth. You're not sure.
Listen, guy, I heard that Elmira breaks fingers when she's pissed off.
Okay.
So, and I do too, and you're pissing me off.
I'm guard. I'm guarding the town. What did I do to you?
Me, I'm guard.
Me guard. Somebody broke into this place.
Not me.
There was. Yeah, well, what do you fucking know?
Nothing. I just got on the shift an hour ago.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
you
this
just
happened
got
like
on
6
shift
hours
an
ago.
hour ago. Who'd you relieve?
Yeah, thank you. See,
Oh, Mickle.
Mickle. Is that bullshit? Sounds like you just made that up.
Okay.
Fuck this dwarf.
Incite that
Super killer.
too.
I'm doing great, guys.
No, did insight check him. He got an 18.
Natural 20.
Okay, with an
You can tell us
18.
everything.
With an 18 and a 23, Mickle is a. It seems like Mickle is a real name. He doesn't seem like he made that up.
Where do we find this Mickle?
I don't know. He's probably at the bar.
Just so we're clear, Mikkel was the person who was the volunteer here this morning.
I don't know. He was here when I came, and I
God,
relieved
what the
him.
fuck do you know?
He was here
Nothing.
when you came.
Aye.
And you came here an hour ago.
An hour. Yes, an hour ago. I got on shift an hour ago. You want to know what's happened since
Where
I got
were you
here?
before that?
Where was
Yeah.
I was at the Maiden's Meredith. I had lunch.
Insight? No, I'm kidding. What size feet does he have?
The guard.
You're asking
Yeah.
about his feet?
He's a medium-sized creature.
Herbert.
So, like, roll a survival as you look at his tracks below him.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch your name.
Did I give my name?
It's a natural 20.
You should. Suspect.
My name's Lane.
Lane, I'm Snow. We're in charge of this investigation, figuring out what's going on
And you're
here.
both nouns.
True. Lane and Snow.
We're all nouns. Nouns of people.
We all noun down here.
Proper nouns, if you will.
Good God.
Well, okay, Snow. Good to
Now-
know. This has been a remarkable minute and a half.
So, how about you actually tell me what you know, and maybe this gold piece finds its way into your pocket?
Roll a persuasion at advantage.
Damn. Snow knows bribes. Oh my God, what if it was Snow? Oh,
Did
you rolled
just,
so good.
He rolled a natural 20 for a
Good
17.
job.
Sure did.
As the coin seems to vanish, Lane looks at you and at your friends. Okay, look,
Friends is a strong word.
all I know is there was talk around the barracks of a boat leaving late tonight that wasn't on the charters. Something about some supplies that wasn't supposed to get out, that is. I didn't see anything. I told you the truth about that. All I saw since I got on shift was Almara show up maybe like 20 minutes ago looking real huffy. Otherwise, the street's been dead.
Oh, I believe you. You wouldn't happen to know who was here this morning before Ricard's shift?
No, I don't. That's not... Mickle was the guy I relieved. I don't know if
And
Mickle was
Ricard-
covering Ricard or not.
Well, he didn't show up or something. I
No,
can't remember what
Ricard went to
Elmira
the
said.
outpost.
That's what I
I-
meant.
And what more can you tell us about this boat, if anything?
I've told you everything I know.
Is it still here? I was supposed to leave tonight.
It's leaving tonight. I don't even know which boat
well.
it is. I just know it's one that's
We
not.
need to inspect all the boats.
I appreciate it.
To the dock!
As when you guys are like finally leaving, you just see him go, ugh. Just like, what the hell was this about?
Before we leave, Snow is going to take a quick peek inside of the storehouse to see if there's any kind of clues left behind.
Okay, So you're not going to see anything with a quick peek. If you guys are going to like go investigate it, you can. But there's too much going on in there for just a glance to tell you anything. But if you guys want to go in and investigate, you can.
To the docks then.
We can come back. It's not like it's going to change, right?
Okay. As you guys are turning to leave the area, Elmara says, I hope you won't take it personal if I don't follow.
Now?
I reckon we don't need your help.
Good. Off you go. And as you leave... So, as far as the docks go, the only ones you're aware of, really, are the Frostfang Hatchery docks, which really kind of serve as the docks of the town. The inlet that leads in, generally, boats do come up to that hatchery, or they just kind of ashore themselves near the temple. That's where you're thinking you have to go in order to explore the boats that are currently in dock. So, there's a couple ways to do this. I want to know how you guys are going to handle it. Do you go to the boats that are ashore by the temple, or do you go to the hatchery?
I feel like it'd be like subtle, right? Like they wouldn't want to draw attention to themselves.
Right. Is there any kind of dock master out about the harbor?
So, the closest you can think of would likely be Captain Lockern.
Ah.
There's not really... This town is too small for a controlled import-export, like,
They don't
dock
have like
law.
a guy with the charter.
No, not really. But you can try and investigate that if you'd like to try and find someone responsible for what ships are coming in and out. It's going to be dry, slow in character. Out of character, we can just do that over the table.
I love that.
Sure. Bureaucracy, right?
Yeah. Sean, you're talking, but nothing's coming out your mic.
Oh no, it's okay.
Okay. Oh my god. Is that near? Okay.
Oh.
Goodness
Wait, you
gracious.
drew that just now?
Yeah.
Whoa, that was fast.
He looks so cheeky. Okay,
Yeah.
Saying he's cheeked up.
all right. Who's leading the charge on trying to get bureaucratic information about the docks? Rumor May says no.
I'm persuasive, but not very smart.
Would you like me to do it?
I'm smart, but not very persuasive.
Let's can
You guys do it
Leander
together.
and Snow tag team. Like he kind of helps guide what she should be asking, and then she asks.
Sure. You can do that.
Yeah.
Give me a
Together, Meander and Snow make Mo.
give me a persuasion and an investigation, both at advantage. I don't care which of you. Figure
I'll do
it out.
persuasion.
I'll do investigation.
I'll point out. Hold on a minute. Okay.
Why did you roll bad?
I don't know.
Do you need a reroll?
I can use my own reroll actually. I'm gonna use my own reroll.
Okay. Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah. I mean, it's with advantage, right? Okay, that was very better.
Jesus
What is
Christ.
going
All
on?
right. Well, maybe my persuasion will be better.
Yeah. Just be persuasive.
18 for persuasion.
All right. You head to Opekan Hall to ask around the various clerks and Captain Lockern and the other Bastionworth that are there, kind of handling the administrative bureaucratic work regarding the boats that are coming in and coming out. I need an intelligence check from anybody looking into this. So this can be anybody at the table. Or everybody at the table. I don't care. As you're looking over all the paperwork and what you're learning about these boats, I need intelligence rolls.
Do we have any intelligent people around?
You don't want mine.
I'll
I'll do it anyway,
roll.
though.
Intelligence? Just an intelligence check? Sorry, what did you say?
Straight intelligence check. Rumame is very
Okay.
smart and rolled a 10.
I rolled a natural 20. Meander big brains this fucking moment.
Big brain.
Meander.
Guard.
Are we ever gonna live that down? The guard saying, "I'm guard." My bad.
I'm guard.
I'm Meander.
Fucking
Sorry.
Meander with a 21. You spot there is a vessel that is slated to be a fishing ship, but it has no course set or charter designated. However, it does have a captain arranged for tonight,
Mm-hmm.
which is weird.
Why?
Because it doesn't have a task set for the boat, but it has a captain who said he's going to use it.
Explain to me like I'm 5.
I did.
All right, who's the captain?
Yes,
Okay,
who's the
Man, go boat. Boat not supposed to go water.
So why man boat?
Yes, why man boat?
Now you're asking the right questions.
Why man boat?
Why
Okay,
man
Who
vote?
man? Who man for why boat?
I'm guard.
I guard. Why man boat?
The name of
Explain
the
that, though.
captain is Logan Raffin.
Fuck that guy. Just kidding. Let's go find
Fuck
out.
Logan
Logan
Raffin.
Raffin.
Where does it say where,
do
he
we
is? Why
find
would it?
him? Yeah.
No.
Does the,
Well-
are there GPS coordinates?
There's literally a sentence that just says walking down Scuttleback Field Street. No, it doesn't say anything.
We should start at the main
Maybe it
mirth.
gives us his address or his license number. That's why I'm asking.
It doesn't say
License
anything
and
about that.
registration.
No. It literally just says Captain Logan Raffin and then the name of the boat.
Name of the boat being.
Being
I don't know.
name boat Y.
The
I think we
Lacrilla.
have some good
The name of the boat is the
information.
Lacrilla.
I think we have some good information. We can check in with the mafia lady and see if she
Alberta?
wants us to investigate further. Or if
I
she
reckon-
wants to talk to Logan.
I reckon we
Well, so the more
Just
we
something
do,
that-
the more we get paid.
Okay, hold that thought. Snow, what were you saying?
Oh, just that same thing.
Okay. Continue.
So if we get this guy, knock him out, and drag him back to Ramona, she can interrogate him.
What the fuck? Elmara
Here's-
is not a hard name.
I didn't remember it. That was all.
God!
No,
Elvira.
Elmira was the guard. What was the name
No,
of the lady
she's the-
that came
she's
up
the
to us
mafia
in the
lady.
Maiden's Mirth?
That's
Elmara.
Elmara.
Oh,
The same. That's the same person.
Yes.
Oh.
Elmara is the name of the woman who controls the warehouse. Elmara, Elmara, Elmara. It's just the one halfling.
Got it. Okay, my bad. I thought it was two different.
You're getting
people.
confused because Penn keeps calling her all sorts of different fucking names.
God, I love Elvira.
Anyway, I feel like it's a good. Maybe Amara already knows about this boat, so that's why I'm thinking we go to her with this much already. That way, if she has information on this boat, she can give
I
that
just
to us
think-
before we talk to Logan.
Like, that's smart. I just think we should go say, like, hey, what you got on there? Bitch.
Yeah, I
Thoughts?
reckon if this is the boat, then they should have the goods, right? We could.
Mhm.
figure
We
that
could
out
go check it out ourselves. We could go. Let's go.
She paid us to do a job, so I have a feeling that if we bother her with minor details, she's just gonna.
She said
Not want to
evidence.
pay
This
us.
is evidence.
Yeah, but that's when she's going to pay us less. If she has to do the work herself, then she's not
She
going
said-
to give us 100 and something.
I'm
100.
not
That's
saying
fine.
that we say we're done. We're just trying to get if she knows this much already.
This
We're
guy.
willing to
I guess
do
we could ask her
more.
about this guy.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, is it on the way, or are we like going really out of the way to go back and talk to Elmira?
Yeah, if we're closer to.
If you're
Logan.
right by Okay, so you don't know where Logan is. You know you're near the docks.
We were talking, or at least I was talking about going to the ship and seeing if the stolen ship's on it.
You know the Lacrilla is in the hatchery docks. So it's pretty close by. It's not super far.
We should just take a peeky poo. But we could check. I bet he's in the Maiden's Mirth. Everybody's in the Maiden's Mirth.
Probably.
And if we see him, me could turn into him. So if I go on the boat, no one will be like, "Hey, what are they doing there?" I could look like him.
All right, let's go.
Unless I run into him. That's what I'm saying. If we go to the Maiden's Mirth and I see him, I could be him.
Okay, I need someone to roll me a d12.
You guys are off the fucking charts.
No, this is just going to immediately tell me where the captain is. Okay, I know where he is. As you were.
So, I just think maybe just pop our heads in the Maiden's Mirth, see if he's there.
How do you know if you
Ask
spot
Gabby.
him?
She knows everything. Is he here?
It's not a terrible
Like, who could it
idea.
hurt? And then if we go to the ship, look at it, and then we'll go back to Elmara and ask about him. Is my order right here?
Who are you
Sounds
asking?
good. Let's go.
Okay.
The group. She's asking the group.
Okay, so you guys
I'm not hearing any no's.
You guys are first going to the Maiden's Mirth to see
Yeah.
if Captain Logan Raffin is there.
Yeah, and we could ask Gabby if she knows who that is and what he looks like, so I could be him if I need to be.
Okay. You go to the Maiden's Mirth.
Everything.
As you get there, it's not very busy at this time of day. It's kind of the middle of the early evening, late afternoon. People are out doing their jobs or they're out on patrol. Gabby looks up as you enter. Oh, you're back already. How did it go?
Do you know who Logan Rafton is? And is he here?
It sounds like one of the trader folk that comes by every once in a while, but I haven't seen him in a while. Why?
Well, that doesn't help.
Okay.
He's not in here. She looks
What is
around the room.
what's his usual business?
Yeah.
He
Where
comes
does he
around-
usually go?
He ferries goods from here down to the Misty Vale, usually.
Well, like in town when he's here, like where does he usually hang out?
I don't know. I don't
Does he come here?
I've seen him here a couple times,
Where
Where
do
does he
sailor
usually take-
traders
What?
spend time?
Where do sailors usually hang out?
When
Yeah,
they're in
not here.
town, they spend time usually here or at the Temple of Breza. Lots of free food over there.
He said he usually is taking goods to the Misty Vale. Who's he usually doing that for?
I don't know. I'm not his quartermaster.
Boss.
Just thought it might be,
Nice.
town gossip or whatnot. No worries, Gabby. Thank you. You've been helpful.
Glad I can help as much as I can. People don't really talk about the specifics of a ship's running, unfortunately.
It'd be more convenient if they did.
I'll pass
Less
that on.
importantly, can I please have some more water?
Oh, sure. She just fills another
He's
pitcher.
fading.
Oh, thank God.
I can just fill your skin if you want to hand it over.
Oh, please.
If you really need a touch up,
dry
Dog
mouth.
pitcher.
if you really need a touch up, you can go talk to Lina and see if she can cleanse you.
Is she at Breza?
She's the priestess. She's probably there.
That's perfect. Agni, we can use you as an excuse to go there and see if Logan's there.
Okay, great, because this headache is killing me.
And then we can fix your hangover.
You're supposed to sleep these off. I didn't remember it was noon.
Okay.
If I had a copper for every time I heard that one.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, your doll.
I know.
Anyway.
So we're gonna go to the Temple of Braza now.
Okay, you head to the Temple of Braza.
Nowadays.
The Braza Hospice is here. You've seen it before.
Agnes slept there.
Yep.
When he was still.
It's
bottom
frequently,
status.
yeah, it's frequently comfortable for sailors and outsiders to just kind of land and use as temporary housing. There's a lot of like thick hide tents that are set up right outside the main doors, and the main doors are shut, but the windows are aglow with firelight from inside. And as you enter, there's a lot of people in here. They are kind of keeping to themselves, and the Temple of Braza itself is almost like polarizing the way it looks. One side of it is clearly dedicated to summer, one side is dedicated to winter. All of it is comfortable and beautiful. There's like icy mosaics built into the summer side, and there's beautiful floral murals built into the winter side, almost adversely contrasting with each other. And as you enter, the priestess, Lina Way, kind of approaches, as it's kind of quiet despite how many people are in here. People are quietly, respectfully talking, either to each other or they're making prayer. And as you enter, she just approaches and says, "Oh, Agni, welcome back.
Hi, Lina.
You're
My head hurts.
full of spirits and spirit, as always.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have the coin
that's
for
good.
this before.
I see what benefits come from wealth when they find you. Very well."
Can you
was
give me a
deep.
hand?
She gently puts a hand on your shoulder, and you feel a cleansing wash through you as the pain vanishes with the alcohol that is suddenly pulled from your system as the poison is
Thank
gone.
Fuck.
Braza. Thank Braza.
Oh, yeah, that too.
She's directly responsible.
Bless up.
Mhm.
I didn't say that.
She just gives you like a gang sign.
I
Of a
have a
bee.
question, if you don't mind.
And what's your name, child?
Hi, I'm Meander.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
Bless.
these are my friends. So we've been hanging out.
I've heard good things about you all.
Doing our best. Have you?
I've also heard some less
met-
than good things about you all, but
I'm
with
sorry,
the good,
Snow
we
is
take
way
the
that he
bad.
is.
hmm.
Have you seen recently or heard of, in general, Logan Rafton?
Captain Logan Raffin? He's been in a
Raffin,
few
yes.
times.
Is he here now?
No?
Have you seen him recently?
This morning?
Where did he say where he was going?
No. It's not my business to pry.
Do you know where he usually spends his time when he's in town? Or do you not pry that
I think
either?
I just mentioned.
Yeah.
Not my business to pry.
Fuck!
It is so funny if he's just on the fucking boat. And we're running around town trying to find him.
That's where he probably fucking is. We might have to
That would be
sneak in,
hilarious.
guys.
Yeah, maybe we should just check out the boat, huh?
Don't forget to leave a
Yeah.
tithe to her lady before you depart. I know you're all good for it now, after your efforts for the town.
Of course, of course. You helped me for so long.
We're
Snow
just-
is already halfway out the door.
Meander puts in 2 silver, 1 for her, 1 for Snow. See, I told you he's
I
fucking
put in a
rude.
silver.
Bless your souls.
Also put in a silver.
May the Lady of Mist guide you. And you depart
To the boat!
Braza
To the
Hospice.
LaCroix!
Yeah, okay, you head to the hatchery, back to the docks, where
Near,
the Lacrilla... I swear to God, I'm gonna... You get to the hatchery, and you see the Lacrilla, among a bunch of other boats, are moored at the docks. As you look, let's go ahead and pull... Okay, hold on, You don't need to be here, Snow, you're here. How are you guys doing this? How are you approaching?
Walking up.
Just walking up the docks, just do. Okay.
Well, before we like get close to the boat that we think has all the shit on it.
Stakeout.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the
Maybe
boats
we-
have names on them?
They do 100%
Yeah,
have
they
names on the
generally
boats,
do.
yes.
All right then. Maybe we should go to the one that we're looking for and just walk on
Yeah.
board like we belong.
We're like squatted up, slow motion
Don't
action
be
hero
suspicious.
walking in.
You think
Don't be
the crew isn't
suspicious.
going to notice that there are other people walking onto their boat?
So that's the boat you're looking for. It has been drawn in beautiful hand.
Oh, it's so cute.
Very nice.
Thank you, thank you.
Well,
Oh,
so
it's a
I
frigate.
can turn into people. I could be what's his butt? The official guy.
Captain Lockern?
Yes, I could be him.
Yeah, you
I
could.
See him?
Let's check it out. What's going on? If I really try, I can make my voice sound kind of manly.
Are you sure you want to do that?
No! Let her
could be
do it!
dangerous.
Let her do it. What's the worst that'll
Oh.
happen?
You guys will be like right there,
So,
right?
I need you guys to know, as you're approaching this boat, there's people on it.
Okay.
Oh.
I would
Like-
no, yeah.
There's...
No, you could be something small and sneak on. Right?
Like
Yeah,
a
can you turn
small-
yourself into a fly or a butterfly?
Or like a mouse or
Like
a
a small
bird.
moose?
a seagull?
No, no. You got a beast here. Teeny tiny moose.
It's kind of like a moose, except it's got wings and only 2 legs instead of 4, and feathers, instead of fur, and
Mhm.
a beak instead of antlers.
Sounds complicated.
No,
I
no.
might not be able to do anything
No,
with wings.
you have a bestier. Oh, that's true. Okay, it's like a squirrel. Give me the book you got from the candle place.
Are we just like discussing this like
Yeah,
on the
you're like
dock?
right in front of the dock.
No. We're not on the docks yet. We're
Okay.
nearby.
Okay. Sure.
All right.
Snow,
Uh,
give me the bestier. I'll open a page for you.
Here you go.
She's gonna find
So-
like an Arctic squirrel, like a cute little chubby thing.
What do you got?
While
What
they're
do you
doing
got,
this,
Agni?
I'm legitimately just gonna walk out on the dock and be like, "Ahoy, lads!"
Okay.
Oh Jesus!
Agni, you walk out
Yes.
on the dock, and as you get out here, the men on the boat look bored as hell, and you say ahoy, and one of them looks up and says, "Oh there."
Just happened to be curious, but
Oh, I.
what is the purpose of this ship? What do you guys do here?
Walking up to the,
The
smugglers
crew-
and asking them what they're up to.
The crewman looks at you, and he kind of glances down at the boat. Oh, looks like a fishing ship, doesn't it?
I'd say that looks like a fishing ship.
Probably is a fishing ship, and we probably go fishing.
So I do want to be clear. I'm not intending to get any information here. I'm just doing something to look less inconspicuous or less conspicuous, and maybe you guys can do something with your hidden secret plan or
Yes,
whatever.
but your line of dialogue is very conspicuous.
Well, I'm getting to that.
What are you guys up to? Okay,
So
well,
I'm gonna say,
while that's happening. I mean, go
yeah.
ahead.
Well, I just want to have like a little bit of a conversation, but I just happen to be wondering if you guys went far offshore at all. I've been looking to get some passage, maybe out of here at some point.
Oh, I'm afraid we just stick to the shallows, lad. We, have to make a skirts around to the Misty Vale. Okay? You can roll an insight check if you want.
No, I'm not there. I'm telling Agni.
Oh, a meta pigeon is peeping insight check at you. Okay.
You want me to roll an insight check?
Ruma May, you are not close enough to hear this conversation, unfortunately. Unless you are just next to Agni. You could be if you want.
Oh, that's such a good roll too. You should be next to
No.
Agni.
Dang it. Should be, but
You're helping
I'm
me
not.
coach
I
Snow
already
into what
look
a
too
squirrel
far
looks
out of
like.
town, apparently.
Agni, he seems to be telling the truth. The boat likely sticks to the shallows and is likely making course to maybe not the Misty Vale specifically, but something along the coast. You look at the boat and you know it doesn't look like it can handle deeps.
Yeah. So I say, you ever see any other boats come through? See maybe something that could make it out to like Peripetia or something along those lines?
Not for a while, but you might have luck if you're out in the ports farther south. If you want to buy passage down to the Misty Vale, you might have better luck down there.
I see.
Are you looking for a voyage?
I could be in the business for a voyage.
Well, you know the going rate's generally, a silver a mile.
So I've heard.
Oi, Captain! We might have a,
He has been here.
Yeah, he's literally been on the boat. We might have a traveler. Look seaworthy. And coming up from below the deck of this fishing boat.
You were making an excellent distraction, though, Agni. Thank you.
Yep. You see a human man with a long beard pulled into like a braid. And he's wearing a helmet, and he looks up at you. You're looking for a voyage, are you?
I could be looking to make my way to the Misty Vale.
Well, that might be happening our way anyway. The question is, do you have the coin for it? It's not a short voyage.
I like hold up a little pouch and jingle it a little bit. I think something can be arranged.
Music to my ears. Let's see here. It's going to be a long passage. We're going to have to break through the floating ice wines, but if you happen to have 30 gold, we can take you there.
It's a bit steep. I might have to check what I got back at my lodging.
Well, we'll be
But
here
I
till
think
the
we can
evening.
maybe come to something.
Sure.
Okay.
What time he's leaving?
You knew that.
I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
She said that's what time he's leaving, and I said you knew that.
Oh, okay.
I said ask him, but
Oh.
yeah.
Specifically.
To get more specific, yeah, because evening could be 5. It
It's
could be
like
6,
5 to
could be
midnight.
7.
Sure.
Sure. About how long do you think I might actually have?
The latest we can set sail is 8 in the evening. Much longer than that, the ice will get too sharp before we can get out.
Perfect. I'll hopefully see you before then.
Aye. And he just
I just
kind of nods and then steps back down below deck.
I wander my way back to the crew.
Meanwhile,
And at
Our
that-
crew.
meanwhile,
So what were you guys doing?
yeah. While that conversation was happening, Snow, Meander, Rumame. I can't seem to say that name correctly.
That's okay. You get close enough. I don't mind.
Roomy.
Right. What are you guys
For short.
doing?
You know what?
Meander
I'll
is
take
finding
Rumi for
inappropriate. It's cute. She's looking for an appropriate Arctic small animal, such as maybe shrew.
A shrew. Okay. Sure.
I got
Yeah.
That's a little guy.
Sure.
There it is.
You have
With full
seen a small beast that fits the detail here. If you remember, a lumerus.
Mm.
A shroomerus.
It's this. I'm gonna put it right here for you. It's a little otter creature.
Oh no, it's
Yes,
so cute. You should be that, and then
Yes,
be
that.
gone. That.
That one. That.
Okay, you turn into a glacial lumerus, I guess.
You know what you're looking for, right, Snow? Nod. Nod. Yes. Shake head. No.
You have a point of inspiration for that. Holy shit. That was so good.
The whole body of the Lumerus just like
Okay, just get in there and dive overboard. They can swim, right?
Yeah, they're like otters.
Okay. Dive overboard if you're in trouble and swim back to us. We'll keep watch.
You have a swim speed of 30 feet when you are a glacial lumerus. You
Or maybe swim to get onto it and like climb a rope or something. So they don't see you like plod up on
Okay.
the dock. Like a
Snow,
little cutie.
I have made your token as small as a Lumerus. So go ahead and move yourself. You keep your mental stats like perception, intelligence, charisma. But your physical stats are
So
that.
it's a very unattractive Lumerus.
Yeah. Your stats are that of a glacial Lumerus, which is you have a strength of 11, a dexterity of 16, and a con of 10.
Okay.
You also have keen hearing and smell, which means that you have an advantage on perception checks using hearing or smell. That's basically it. You also have dark vision out to 60 feet for some reason.
Ooh, nice.
You gain
Bonus.
dark vision as
I gained dark vision.
as a Lumerus.
Well, they have to swim underwater. It gets dark down there.
That's true. So as you swim out, describe to me how you approach the Lacrilla.
So,
You hear the conversation
Snow-
between Agni and the captain as this is happening.
gotcha. Snow is going to like swim under the surface as much as possible, only going up for air if he
Okay.
needs to.
You can be underwater for a whole minute, so you're fine as you
Then
do that.
I'm making it all the way to the boat. And
Okay.
then I'm looking for any kind of leverage that will help me climb up. Whether that be an anchor or just some kind of rope.
There are lots of like flowing buoys hanging off the side of the Lacrilla, usually set out just for like holding up fishing nets, as you can see. They're just draped over the side right now, which means you can climb this with a DC like 7 athletics check, which I'm gonna need right now. So roll me a D20 plus nothing.
D20 plus nothing it is.
And if you fall, you just lay back in the water. You fail. And just splash.
Okay, roll me a stealth
You just look
D20
like a
plus
cute little
5.
guy.
They are rolling perception at disadvantage because of the distraction. They rolled a 4. You rolled a 13. Okay. They do not notice you as you make a splish splash. Your little body just in the water behind the boat.
Did you like fall? Oh, never mind.
Like he tries to climb up the rope and then just slips.
It
and
just slides back
like
into
right
the
back
water.
into the water.
Okay.
So roll me another athletics. So strength DC 20 plus.
There you go.
Yeah, you beat the DC of 7. You climb up the side of the boat. Agni, roll me a perception check.
Oh, I should ask: does it have an interior, or is this just a decked ship?
So this fishing boat has like it's got at least
smuggling stuff.
yeah, it's got at least 2 decks to it. So like you climb up on the main deck and you see that there is like a stairwell that leads below and a hold that has like a closed lid over it. As you climb up on top of it, Agni, you see a slightly metallic looking Lumerus just boop, boop, up onto the back of the deck of the boat that the captain is currently standing on as he's talking to you. You see that beyond...
I'm in.
Yeah. You see that beyond this guy that's talking to Agni is a stairwell that leads down into where you imagine is likely crew quarter and the hold. It's not a very big ship.
So I catch sight of that. I look back at the people at the end of the dock, our own party, and notice Snow is missing.
Mm-hmm. Snow is not there.
You would notice
And-
Snow is not there.
Yeah, and so like because I had just finished my conversation, I like quickly like turned back around and was like, and one more thing.
Okay.
And
If you ever
another
run
thing.
into any pirates out there, how safe is this voyage? And we don't have to actually do the conversation, but I'm just gonna like
You
Roll
can
continue
talk
to.
about it.
Roll me a general charisma roll.
Oh shit! Is that good
He's
for
such
me?
a handsome
It's
half-orc.
okay. Oh gosh.
I'm gonna give you a reroll.
How do you give me a
That's-
reroll?
She spends her
with a inspo.
inspiration so you can reroll.
All right. Thank you.
Roll better. Oh
yeah,
my god!
okay. So while
Almost
like
natural 20.
with the 3, the captain was like, and was like walking back down and like was gonna let one of his crew members handle it. But with a dirty 20, he stops and he looks at you and he says, "Well," and then he starts going into like some long-winded story about some run-in they had with pirates. You successfully distract him.
Hey.
Rumame and Meander, you're at the end of the dock, and you see this happening. You both see Snow the Lumerous whoop, up onto the back of the boat, and you see, like, Agni, like, whip around and be like, and another thing. So, are the two of you doing anything in this moment?
Meander looks at Rumame and she's like, "What are we? How can we help?"
I don't know. I was thinking of
Can
doing
we
jumping
help?
jacks to be inconspicuous.
That's not inconspicuous, Rumame.
I was being sarcastic.
Oh. Let's act natural.
There's, like, a janitor,
Um,
like, walking by who just says, you need to work on your delivery. As he keeps walking, just brushing snow.
Oh, I'm there now?
Yeah, you are.
The Lumerous brushing him.
Brushing snow.
Uh,
I hate this. I hate that you've done this.
let's just look natural. Is there something like nearby the docks, like poles or something they can just finagle with?
Of all the things.
Fishing poles.
Uh-huh.
There's a whole lot of
Jumping jacks was weird.
yeah, no, there's a whole set of barbells and
Start
dumbbells. No,
stretching.
they're okay. Along the dock of the fishery, this fish hatchery are nets, these long-handled nets that are leaned up against the side of the piers. And if you wanted to try and look like you're blending in, you could pretend to be trying to, like, clean the water the hatchery is tending to.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah,
Yeah, let's
that's
do
a
that.
good
Just
idea.
so we don't draw attention if people like look over at us. If we're doing
Our-
something.
I feel like our clothes are also.
We're a little
maybe not.
foreign looking, but I mean, I could turn into somebody. I have one spell slot.
You could
I'm gonna
burn
turn
it.
into.
Let's just.
I'm gonna
hold
turn
on
into
to it.
Freda. Nope.
Okay, you turn into
So you look
Freda.
escorted. You look escorted by a blade maiden, so we look very official.
Okay.
What
Room.
if
Wait,
he shows up?
Yeah, what if Fredo shows up?
Twin sisters.
I'm sure the smugglers are really excited to see a blade maiden at the end of the dock.
Shh, I'm talking to this weird tiefling. Don't worry about it.
Roll me a performance. Room and
Great, 27.
Okay, sure, a performance will work for you too. You have advantage, Rumame, because you're being assisted by a blade maiden.
Blade.
Hey, look at that.
Okay.
It's good.
So the vibe that's kind of being given off is that Rumame has spilled some garbage into the hatchery, and a blade maiden is scorning her.
You picked that up, Missy.
That's what Freda sounds like.
Uncanny.
It's like
Okay.
I'm really her.
So Rumame, I need you to pretend to be scorned, I guess.
Okay, isn't that what my performance was for?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what's
no.
happening.
Woe is me. I'm so bad.
You shouldn't
How
litter.
could I have spilled into the hatchery. What was I thinking?
Okay.
So natural.
While
We've
all
got
this is happening, you do happen to see these big fucking fish. These frostfang carps that are famous for this area are like, their huge heads are just like up through the water and out, like back down as you have the net down in the water. Like they're curious and investigating what the shit is happening. I take
God,
it.
Those are some big fuckers.
Yeah, I take it.
Roommate doesn't like fish.
This roommate does not like fish. Uh-oh. Okay.
I think she's
Finn
fine.
doesn't.
I'm not fine. She is gonna try to catch a fish.
Roommate,
guess.
you have electricity powers. Maybe if you just zap the surface, we can kill one or two and then have dinner.
Like the Simpsons?
Yeah.
Have you seen that where he just throws like a fly zapper
Yeah.
into the water
Yeah.
and then all the
But
fish
it's
just
you.
come up? Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. What do you do?
Do you have shocking grasp? I'm checking your spell
Hold
list.
on, I don't remember what I have.
You do have shocking grasp. You could just kind of put your hand on the surface and go. Bzz.
Can't I just do lightning lure?
You could I mean, all of your spells are electric because you're in
I mean,
elemental
it's
league.
literally for fish, right? It's a lure.
Yeah, perfect.
And
This
you
was
would
what
be
it was
pulling them
made
up?
for. Yeah, you just kind of force them up. Echo, please make this happen.
Roll a spell attack. I don't think you're gonna like what these look like.
These carps.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Already cooked. Just
You need to roll. Oh, it's a saving throw. It's not a spell attack.
Oh shit, you're right. Okay, let me pull up a Frostfang Carp.
How strong are these fishies?
Strength saving throw. 6. Okay.
These poor little guys were just inspecting what was happening.
As
Now
you
they're
have
getting
this net
electrocuted.
down in the water, you reach down with the lightning lure and as suddenly coming flying up out of the water, just dead, flying up,
Oh.
and then just basically splatting, is a Frostfang Carp. That's
Look at that fucker.
it's like 3 feet across. This huge fucking fish just basically splats
Whoa.
on the water and on the ground next to you.
You could be a fisherman.
You
This
see,
is
it's
how I used to eat.
Oh.
you have killed a Frostfang Carp out of the hatchery where they're protected. Good job. It's now on the ground next to you.
Now I'm scolding her
You're getting
for real.
reported.
I'm the Blade Maiden that is scolding
Agni,
her for fishing, so now
you-
we're authentic.
Okay, so in this moment, Agni, you see the captain who's talking to you about this pirate attack suddenly just, what in the 9 hells?
What is even going on over there?
Oh, she just stole a carp out of the hatchery.
Should I go tell someone about that?
No, there's a Blade Maiden already there.
There's a blade maiden right next to it. I imagine this is going to end poorly. Snow, while all this is happening, I need to know what you're doing as a Lumerus.
Hi.
We're doing a great job.
So I'm gonna try to listen for the locations of everyone on the ship and try to sneak my way.
Roll
Below
perception and advantage.
I want to hear the Pink Panther theme song while Illumerus just kind of like little waddles down the hall. Oh my god, good roll.
Natural to
With a
20.
27, you were confident there are 2 people up on the deck that are just crewmen. The captain is like half on the deck and half on the dock, having a conversation with Agni. There is a 3rd member below deck who is asleep. You hear him snoring.
Wonderful. I'm gonna
Game
sneak
time.
my way down.
Okay,
Can he
it's
slide on his little otter belly?
it stairs, so it's like a but you get to the under the deck in the boat. You see that immediately in front of the stairs is like a small it's basically a barracks. There's like 4 cots that are suspended. On the top right cot there is a sailor who is unconscious. He's sleeping. That's the end of the ship on that point. You turn around behind the stairs and you see the hold where there is a few like barrels that are tethered and tied to the wall, and there is 2 crates that are tied down in the back of the hold.
Can I see what's in those crates?
It's going to require a little investigation. You go up to them. You have dark
It seems
vision, so
good.
you can see. There is a little bit of light filtering in through the little crystal blocks in the main deck that lets light flow down here. And as you're looking around, you see that these crates, one of them is plainly just marked as rations and food and other supplies like that. The other one
But it could be trying to set you off the trail.
is unmarked completely. You think to learn what's in
it
it.
could be either or. It could be
Could
the
be.
food crate, or it could be the unmarked one.
It's true.
Well, you never know.
Maybe the unmarked one is a red herring, or the food is herring.
You do smell fish.
Actual red herring.
If you want to try and investigate the crates, you're going to have to either like find a way into one, or maybe like break a slat off of one. It's going to be a bit of work as a Lumerus.
Claws.
Yeah. And this hold, it is completely sealed from the outside.
Yeah.
Like you cannot see through.
Not at all. It's waterproof, in fact, as a boat.
That is generally a good idea, but no holes for cannons or anything.
No, there's no guns on this boat.
All right. Well, as a Lumerous, I'm gonna.
I mean, you could turn it to snow, break in, and then turn back into a Lumerous on your way out.
Yeah, that would be good if I had any charges of wild shape left.
You
Oh,
don't.
that's right. You
get
turned into a
come back
moose.
on a short rest. Oh Jesus, you did. Just to show.
It wasn't a great
halfling.
idea, but I mean, here we are.
Roleplay
You got
spell
stuck in a
casts.
door, and then. Oh my God.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to, as a Lumerous, break off and maybe get into this crate somehow.
Okay. Do you try and find a tool to do it, or are you just doing it with your little clawy claws?
What are Lumerous's strengths in terms of?
Your strength is 11. So
Okay.
you're.
But are they good with the teeth, or what?
You can make a bite attack if you want to try and attack a crate to open it.
Yeah.
Your bite attack is a +5 to hit, a D4 +3.
Okay. That means what exactly?
So if you want to make a bite
Can't
attack
be
on a
bite
crate to
attack.
open it, you'd roll a D20 +5. The AC of a crate is 15.
Mm.
Okay,
I
you
failed.
missed the
Take a
first
second.
attack. You're gonna have to try again.
That's better.
Okay, roll damage, which is a D4 +3.
It's 3. 4 points of damage.
Okay, which crate are you attacking? The unmarked
The
or the...
unmarked one.
Okay. The unmarked one, as you crack into it, you manage to, like, splinter a board just enough that you can kind of see into it. It is definitely not full of lilac horns. It is definitely full of herring.
I was right.
It is full of
Damn
smoked
it.
fish.
Suck it, Simon.
It's smoked herrings from bottom to top, and
It's literally a red herring.
it's literally a red herring.
Well, there's one more crate.
Roll me stealth.
Yeah.
For your little
I was
chewing
afraid
noises.
of that.
They are very distracted, but one of
what's
them is
the-
down there. D20
so
plus
it's
5.
like 20 plus 5. Thank you.
Excellent
Stealthy.
roll. Good job.
Stealthy.
You're a sneaky little Lumerous. Okay, you go to the next crate. Roll an attack. Okay, roll damage.
right.
D4 plus 3.
Yeah, get in there.
Max damage. Okay, you get like a full slat to crack up, and you look in. And this one is marked rations and supplies. And at the top of it, you do see there are like these wooden packages that each one is marked ration. And then, with your dark vision, from the light reflecting off those crystals, you do see below them is the pale ivory color of horn.
There we go. All right, time to report back.
Can you grab one in your little mouth? How big is a Rylac?
Way bigger than you can fit through the hole you
All
just
right,
made in
never
that
mind.
crate.
Never mind. I was like thinking of proof, but this works. This is fine.
It is at this moment, Snow, that as you leap off the little crate with a padunk, you hear from upstairs, "What in the nine house? Someone just
Breathe.
steal from the
Got her.
hatchery."
Oh, it's us.
The Lumerous.
You then
sighs
hear-
a big sigh of relief.
You then hear, "You might want to make yourself scarce before the Blade Maidens start looking into that. We're going to ashore
Wait.
over by the hatchery, or by the temple. You'll find us over there."
Who was saying
And-
this?
The captain to Agony.
Oh god, gotcha.
They're relocating the ship.
And then you hear footsteps begin to move as if someone might be coming down the stairs.
Okay. Immediately hide.
Okay, roll stealth. Agni, you hear the captain say he's going to relocate the ship over by the temple to get away from the blade maidens that are likely coming to investigate a carp that was stolen from the hatchery. And the captain, says, "You be safe out in the cold." And he begins to pull the ties off the dock to move the Lacrilla. With a 19. Okay. All right,
Wait,
boys.
where are you going?
Clean your ears. I said I'm shoring over by the temple.
Alright, I guess if I have to, I'll meet you over there.
If you want a ride, you'll have to.
Okay.
And Captain Raffin begins to go below deck.
I got nothing, honestly.
Okay.
I think of how do I call it back. I could do the Family Guy fall over and fake a heart attack.
Snow.
Snow is pretty well hidden.
With a 19, you tuck yourself in the back corner. There's not a lot of room in this hold. And you kind of tuck yourself in the back corner tight up in the hold above this crate. And you see this weathered old human with a long braided beard and a metal helmet comes down the steps. And you hear him as he comes down as the boat starts to move, he just says, "Still sleeping, are you?" Huh. And then he turns around, just looks square at you. What the not?
Make little squeaky
Reggie! Reggie, we've got a Lumerus aboard! Hide the fish! Now! Get down here! And I need to know what you're doing, Snow. As you've been seen.
Scatter!
I'm gonna try to... So they're blocking the only exit.
He's down, so the steps are on the left-hand side on the inside of this interior. He's on the right-hand side. But you're a small creature. You can try and slip past him if you want to try, but there is a chance he could catch you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Roll me, roll me an acrobatics, which for you is a d20 plus 3. And he's going to try to catch you as you try and squeeze on by. He's rolling in athletics. He rolled a 7. You rolled a 13.
Yay!
Okay.
Ugh.
He wasn't ready for you to just dart straight at him. And he just whoa, fuck! And this squirmy little wet Lumerus up the stairs. As the boat is slowly turning away, you see crew, one of them says, "What'd you say, Captain?" What? And then, Agni, you see just the shiny white pelt of a metallic Lumerus up onto the deck, looks around, and where do you go? You're up on the main deck.
I'm straight for the side of the ship, hopping off.
Okay, I need another acrobatics. You're running right by one more crew member.
Run!
Can I also try to bite him on the way?
You can either attack him, or you can try and squeeze by him. You can't get
Bite him
both.
if he grabs you.
We're squeezing by.
Okay.
So roll.
Solid.
It's gonna be a hard roll to lose.
As you run up and you're darting past one of the crew members who's just picked up a net, as apparently this is Reggie, as he turns to deal with a Lumerus, you're already at his feet and he just whoa, and he brings the net up, and as the net goes up underneath your feet, you manage to plant your feet on the edge of the net and you just jump up, and all of you see this Lumerus catch the late evening sun's light glimmering, and then
Glistens.
and the boat continues on. But you hear the captain coming up the stairs and says, "What in the fuck? I got away, did he?" And Reggie looks at him and is like, "I didn't know he was up here so fast. I'm sorry, Captain." Right, well, whatever. Just get the boat underway. Going around to the temple side. And the boat just continues floating onward. And Snow, you've safely gotten away by the skin of your fur. And in this moment, that is where we're going to call tonight's session.
I just want to add, that Meander Freda would have kicked the car back into the hatchery, dispose of the evidence.
Okay.
No
Sure.
theft here. It's just like floats to the top.
See, I
Yeah,
thought
it's
you were
a
gonna go
dead-ass
the other
carp.
way and be like, "That's good. I'm glad you got that. I told you to get that. Now let's take it over to like it was on purpose."
Nope, she just kind of like, she heard that they were like, you can't do that. She was just like, oh, and just kind of kicked it back into the water.
Okay. Well, that was
And that's
interesting.
where we live out.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you kick a
Well-oiled
carp
machine.
back
this
into
team.
the ocean, we are going to go ahead and give our players an opportunity
Only
to
one
vote
person died.
for a point
It
of
was a carp.
inspiration. It was a carp. All right, we're going to start at the top of the order with Sin.
Whew.
You're muted.
You're muted.
I'm not muted. I'm just on push to talk and wasn't pushing the button.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give it to Snow for being the little whatever thingy,
It was
mouse
so
thing.
cute.
Lumerous. Okay.
Thank you.
Next. Enmar.
I'll also give it to Snow for spending a spell just to like troll the shopkeep. I can't remember who the character was.
Mott.
Mott the
Yeah.
druid.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Just to get stuck in the doorway.
Mm-hmm. And just trying to wander out and breaking things. A moose in a china shop.
Asenji.
Lots of great moments. Really fun. I'm gonna give it to Rumeme for finally being someone who appreciates Meander for anything and actually asking to see her art.
Everybody does not give Meander the time of day, so that was
was-
deeply impactful for her.
Best
It was
friends
such
for
a funny
sure.
Best friends.
Instant best friends.
Pen. Who did something you liked?
It's gonna be a clean sweep because I gotta give it to Snow. The specific moment, I loved the whole Lumineers. Lumerous, that's what it was. Can't remember words today. But the specific moment where Mander's like, you could turn into something small and stake a board like like an animal. And he's like, what, like a small moose? Because that's like the only other animal he knew. So fucking funny. Just kind of like clop onto the ship.
All mace.
Act natural.
Okay. The votes have it. Simon, you've earned the point of inspiration from the players today. Well done. I want to thank you for playing with me tonight. I hope you had a good time. To those of you who are at home or at work watching, hi, Pen. Hi, class. Hi, Emily. Hi, everybody else. We love you all, and I wish you a good night.